Finish the 22's today and also get some feelings about how your person is feeling about you right now. So I hope you're excited, eager to know their feelings. I want you to just imagine long and hard what this person looks like and just tap in and tune into their feelings. Just pick one person, though. I know some of you guys have a couple people you're curious about, but let's tune into this one person. Holy Spirit, please be here in this room. Please use these cards to tell a story of the truth, of what's going on in the heart and the mind of this individual. What's going on in this person's heart and mind. Hey there, Doja. Hey, Ling. Hi, Besto. Hi, Ellen. Hi, TQ. I'm so glad. Sorry for yesterday's video, guys. I posted a picture of what I was seeing on my end. I couldn't go live, so I'm so sorry about the situation yesterday. All I can say, it was a weird Mercury retrograde day, and it didn't help that it was a full moon. So something weird was going on, because I see your chat now today. Cross your fingers it stays that way. I see the chat. But yesterday, the chat kept disappearing. So it was a very weird day. All right. But now we're going to get into what this person is thinking and feeling about you. So bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles. They definitely want to take some baby steps with you. All right, they're planning something. There's something going on in that little head of theirs. What they are feeling about you, I honestly feel like something's over. Something in them has shifted. A cycle has ended. There's just closure and complete energy coming from their heart. They definitely feel like they've come full circle with you in some way, like they've just come all the way with you, as far as they could go with you. And that makes them really happy. I definitely get the sense that this person has matured with you. There's some kind of beautiful healing lesson with you. I also see, when they think about you, 8 of Cups, frankly, my dear, I don't give a darn. Okay, and then we have 10 of Swords, a very painful ending. This situation has reached the end. There's the end, the end, the end. Now, what's happy and freeing about the Sun with the ending is, it's very curious to me. What is so happy about the ending? And perhaps maybe the Sun doesn't really mean happy. It could just mean blessed. The Sun is positive. It's full of joy. It's generally good vibes, right? And that's, this is in their feeling department. It's a card that's saying yes to life and yes to love. The Sun is a yes card, and it illuminates a path. And it shows us that we could turn our dreams into actions, into reality. The Sun encourages you to be brave and to move on. The sun shows that you've entered a period of joy and optimism, and that it's a time to embrace whatever this new opportunity is. The world, obviously, it's very simple, and I'm not going to harp on it, but there's a level of just, we're completed here. We're done. We finished. We came here to do what we did. We're done with it, and let's move on. You know, we're past that. And honestly, that's kind of what I'm hearing. We are past all that. The Eight of Cups, when it shows up in a reading, it's not really good for love, I'll be honest. But it's time to make a change. Change doesn't always feel good. It's sometimes scary and even uncomfortable. But oftentimes it's inevitable. And this person may feel called to leave a current relationship or some situation to explore other options. They may feel it's hard to say goodbye, but it's important to their own personal growth and sense of well-being. What kind of has me enabled here is this Five of Cups in reverse, and we're going to get to this bottom part of the reading. But up here, this is all closure. It's all about moving on and having closure. And that's what this person is thinking and feeling about you. That might hurt your feelings, but we're going to go with it. That's kind of what's on this person's mind and in their heart. Down here at the bottom explains why they're feeling this way and the situation. So we're going to, first, I want to dive into this Five of Cups. Fives are never easy cards. There's always some kind of pain and suffering with it. There's dedication and like, I must. It's always like a contract. Anyways, so in reverse, the Five of Cups is a difficult emotion, and it is the inability to let go of what's been lost, wallowing in self-pity, trying to see the good through the bad, and realizing that it's all a matter of perspective, and sometimes loss can lead to a gain. It can also indicate someone coming back into your life with the cups turning back over. I repeat, it could mean someone, well, let's just go ahead and say it. It could mean this person is going to come back into your life with the cups turning back over. That also makes the Two of Cups in reverse down here, which usually they're upright. So there's a relationship that's ending and perhaps a comeback. I think really what this is telling me is the breakup that we had was really, really, really hard. It was very hard. The way they think about you and the way they feel things about you is you and this individual had a very difficult breakup. On a scale of 1 to 10, it was a 10. This is not someone you're currently with, but this is definitely someone you had a major falling out and breakup with. That's who I'm connecting to. The zodiac signs could be Gemini, Virgo, or Scorpio. Yep. I mean, I don't see a lot of apologies here. I don't see a lot of information here. There's a lot missing in this story. But the one thing that I'm clear about and I'm sure about is this was one of the hardest breakups of all time for you and this person, and especially this person. With the Three of Wands sitting there upright, it's about putting plans into action. And that's actually a really good card to get right after the Magician. a plan coming into action, because the Magician is very much like a plan. So there's a lot of optimism about coming back into your life. I do feel with the Magician, they are manifesting a comeback. Like I said, I don't see apologies. I don't see I'm sorry. I just see that we went through everything we needed to go through. And I'm coming back at some point. Like, that's, I can't get around it, but that's what I'm seeing. I'm coming back. I'm manifesting a comeback. When the Queen of Pentacles is upright, it's someone in your life who's nurturing, kind, but very practical. And it's time to show someone the love that they deserve. Kind of give some appreciation here. It represents growth and fertility. And like everything you touch can be turned to gold. So this person, I don't know, that I'm surprised, but it is what it is. This person is manifesting a comeback, and that is what they're thinking, and that is what they're feeling in regards to you. Going along with that energy, we have the Victim card again. I kind of got that with the wallowing in self-pity with the Five of Cups. Deception, but ironically with that, I saw depression. So deception and depression and surrender. The reinvention. Received. They understand that you are the victim in the story, that it's not them. I don't know. And they know you're the victim. They know you're the one that got hurt in all of this. But at the same time, they're hoping for some kind of surrender, like, let it go. Let it go. We came, we went through this. We really got to let it go. They know they lied to you. They deceived you. They tricked you. They definitely caused all of this pain. They caused it. They know whose fault it is. So what's going on in their life here? We have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse. We have the Marriage card in reverse. We have broken karmic cycles. The Nine of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups upright. Right now in their life, they're going through dark night of the soul, financial hardships, possibly the ending of a marriage or relationship in their life. They're not happy. They're feeling hopeless. They're feeling like love is just really not in the upright for them in their life right now. They're very much feeling on their own, and they're not a fair person. They're not giving fairly to you, to themselves, or to anyone else that they've been with. It's been a very unfair situation in their life. They also feel like life is really unfair because the Wheel of Fortune's in reverse. So they feel like, God, life is terrible. Life sucks. It's just not fair. It doesn't treat me fairly. Whatever they've gotten in their life, financially or in love, has come at a price. Whatever they got was not something they wanted or needed in the first place. And there's definitely an imbalance in their life. And there's always something missing, and there's always something lacking. They know that. They feel it. There's always something missing. It's you. It's what could have and should have and would have been. It's just so much. With the Eight of Swords in reverse, it's a never-ending story. It's a never-ending cycle of depression, sadness. It's a feeling of being trapped, possibly into a state of depression, sleeping in the dark, just even in the day, you know what I mean? It's like you're always in the dark and you're never fully there. You're disconnected. It's the same thing as that victim card. There's some kind of isolation and fear, and it's holding them back. They're scared to break up with something. They're scared to leave something. They're scared. They're definitely frightened and nervous and worried about getting out of a situation. Look what's popping up here, Six of Swords. There's definitely some fear about leaving a situation behind. I just feel like that's what's going on in their life. And with you, they've reached some kind of completion, and I think they're happy about it. You guys are finally at a place where I think you're both grateful for the lessons learned and the experiences. I honestly feel like they want closure on everything, but they are scared to leave a situation behind in the moment, whatever that is. You and them already had an ending, and whatever they're doing right now, they're not looking for an ending. Things are about to change in their relationships. A lot of their depression is because they don't feel loved and they're not in love in their life. They're still wanting to work on this with you in some way. You guys constantly bicker or go at each other. There's always some kind of drama, but I feel like they know it needs work, and I feel like they are willing to work on this in some way. They know that somewhere in their life right now, currently, there is an impending death and divorce and ending of some relationship in their life. And that is something they have to deal with and face. And that's just part of their karma. They have to face the inner truth about their family, their childhood, their children, and what's really important to them. And that is something they're not quite healed with, but they're working on it, and they are letting a lot of their pain go. So I do feel some change. I do feel some change. What does this person want to tell you? I am going to answer your guys' questions at the end after the 22's tonight. If you have any, it's $15 a question. You will get 3 free questions if you become an Ultimate member today. Just keep that in mind. It's on my website. What does this person want to tell you? It's going to take some time. It's going to take some time to get back to you, but I am planning on coming back to you. Yep, I'm coming back to you. At some point, I do want to build and grow and heal something with you. Oh, I know, Ling. Of course, honey. I got you on the list. It's just for other people. But yeah, I'm doing the 22s today. Still, I'm offering $15 questions at the end after I do the 22s. I posted a community post yesterday. I couldn't come back live, and I screenshotted what was going on with my phone. I could not come live. It's in my community post if you want to go back and take a look at it. But I had some Mercury retrograde issues yesterday. I could not stream live yesterday, so it just, my phone, whatever, was acting up. Okay. So this person wants to tell you, listen, it's going to take some time. I am planning on coming up. Look, 2 hangmans. One's in reverse, but that doesn't count because we already got one. So I'm just going to flip it up right. I do want to come and build and grow with you. You're what I desire, Queen of Wands. I feel like this might take 3 months. You're not going to know it. It's kind of a secret. I think this person is working through a karmic situation. Again, time. It's going to take time with Temperance. They have every intention with the Magician to regrow and build something up with you. They're very calm. I'm just going to, like, this person is so calm, very unemotional. They're just not emotional about you and them anymore. I think there was a point where they used to be really emotional about you guys, but they're not. They've laid their emotions to rest. And honestly, they're tired of fighting. They're tired of any drama. They're putting down any arguments, any fights. They don't want to do that. They've grown up a lot. They've really grown up, and they're manifesting a comeback at some point in the future. I think the huge delay right now is they need to let things go with a karmic. And they're in the midst of that, and that's going to take some time. But I definitely see in the future that there is this beautiful comeback of some situation of this person. Excuse me. And I see the Emperor here as in commitment, marriage, and really wanting to come back into your life and be that person, that strong person. They're not willing to let you go, but they do have to face off with the devil, their inner demons, and the karmic. That's a priority. They do need some time alone after that to do some soul searching and really go within and find out who they really are. And then I definitely feel like they're going to be taking a step in the right direction towards you and progressing into a connection with you. I don't know if that's something you want, though. I mean, I don't know. Let's take a look at what you want and what's coming for you. Because you're not just going to sit there like a puppet and do whatever people tell you to do. I know you have your own mind, your own thoughts, your own feelings, and your own choices and decisions. So let's just kind of see where you're at with everything. Holy Spirit, guide and direct me with these tarot cards and show me where my collective is at. Page of Cups, 5 of Swords. You love this person, but you're willing to stand up for yourself. And if that means getting into some kind of a conflict, so be it. I think you're finally just speaking up about how you feel. Followed by the Ace of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. You have a desire right now to get stable, to get strong into your life. And you're just like, I just want to be. I want to have enough. I want to be enough. You're learning your value and your worth. And I think you're just at a place where you're okay with however long it takes. That's fine. Because you're working on stability in your life. Yep, 9 of Pentacles, abundance. A lot of you guys may be working towards a money goal or a financial goal or situation, possibly a physical or health goal or situation. So I just feel like that's your main focus. That's where you're at. 5 of Pentacles, yeah, you're going through a lot right now. You're going, just like them, you're going through depression. You're going through financial hardships. You're going through, well, the dark night of the soul, and you're trying to climb out. And that requires you to have a good head on your shoulders, take care of yourself, and make the wisest decisions you can for you. Eight of Pentacles, yeah, you're like, it's okay, take your time because I'm working on myself. Magician, I have lots of goals, plans, ideas. I'm launching off a new life, a new me. Emperor, you're welcome to come be in my life. I would love you to be. Devil, I don't want to let you go either. But you better deal with that devil. You better deal with that karmic. You better deal with your issues because I'm dealing with mine. A lot of you guys feel like you're kind of just dancing with the devil. Bottom of the deck is 10 of Wands, the burden. Feeling overburdened and overwhelmed. Having way too much in your corner, way too much on your shoulders. Handling everything on your own. And it's very hard for you to clean up the mess without them. So that's really hard. So you're like, this is the worst. Cleaning up a mess that I shouldn't have to do by myself. Judgment in reverse is you don't ever want to replay your past again. Like, it was nice, it was fun, you did what you did, you saw what you saw. You don't want to relive it. And life is short. And you're worried about the end of life. You're worried about what the rest of your life looks like. And you kind of feel like time is running out. 7 of Pentacles. I better take care of myself, and I better take care of what it is I really want to take care of. Because I don't have all the time in the world. So that's kind of where you're at. What does this person want to tell you, though? Like, as far as a verbal message. Spirit, can you please share with me what is on this person's heart of hearts for my collective? So we have, you're the destination I seek and my reason to grow. I'm gathering up the courage to reach out to you. Take it off and bear it all. Like, let's get real with each other. Let's get real. I will always forgive the mistakes you make. They hope you can forgive them as well. I do love you and I want to spend time with you. So, yeah, I do feel like you guys are going to get to a good place. Again, this whole you're the destination I seek, I think that's honest. I think that's really coming from an honest place in their heart of hearts. They absolutely anticipate having a lovely connection with you. They want to get real. They don't have the courage in the moment, but they're working on it. They're looking back and, like, again, lessons learned with the world card. I'm like, with the sun, I feel like I'm wiser. Yeah, I've learned my lessons. I've finally gotten past my issues. I'm so much better now. And they're at a place where they're forgiving of you, and they're actually learning to be forgiving of themselves. They're really working on maturing. This person is really stepping up into the art of maturity. I do feel like this person is changing a new leaf. I see a lot of 4s. We saw like 4, 4, 4. We saw like 4 4s and like 3 5s. Yeah, 3 5s, 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 4, 4, 4, and 5, 5, 5. Maybe some pretty prominent numbers for you guys. What does the universe see for your destiny with this person? Wow, love is so hard. It really is. Well, love like this. Wouldn't it be nice if we could love people without pain, without having to grow? Wouldn't that be nice? And I also think the flowers that are popping out of the Colorado ground right now would probably think, wouldn't it be nice if we could have a springtime with no snow? Colorado has gotten snow again. We have tulips and daisies and daffodils popping up out of the ground. We have green leaves on all our lilac bushes, struggling to make it through this cold spring, and snow covering all these beautiful blossoms. You know, but you know what? They're gonna make it. Some of them may die before spring gets here, but they're gonna make it. The plant itself will make it. And I think that's a lot like love. Some of them survive and some of them don't. not all the tulips that are bloomed right now are going to make it by the time weather actually gets nice and we're having rain instead of snow. They may not make it all the way through, but some of them will. And I'll tell you, when the spring comes and we actually just have spring rain and nice days, they're going to be happy. And let me tell you, your love is a lot like those tulips right now. And sure, you guys bloom. Your love blossomed and bloomed with this person, and you thought it was going to be a spring and a new beginning. He went to his basement, I guess. What was that loud noise? Great. Something important? Anyways, you guys get what I'm saying, okay? So your relationship has dealt with a cold Five of Pentacles, it just death, Ten of Swords, you know? That sucks. And yes, there's going to be pieces and parts of you that's going to die. There's going to be years lost, Five of Pentacles, in your relationship. But the real love is going to make it through the dark night. The real love is going to be there when it's actually spring. It's going to make it through the cold. So when people are hopeful and always looking for spring and a perfect bloom, that is a very high expectation in love. And I think people that are, I love them for being highly optimistic, but people that live with their heads in the clouds, believing that love, real love, is just going to be beautiful. It's going to bloom in the spring, and it's going to have perfect rain showers, and it's going to have its perfect season. And that's going to be the lifespan of love. Bless those people for all their optimism, but weather is against them, and so is the universe. There's hailstorms, there's snowstorms, there's coldness, cold nights, there's problems, there's deer that come and eat the freaking blossoms. I mean, there's really no guarantee that these flowers are going to be there the whole season. And I'm so sorry to disappoint people that have high expectations for a perfect love. Even the movie The Notebook had a dark night of the soul. Even The Notebook had two people that separated, that didn't talk, that didn't see each other, that fought all the time. Two people that fell in love with each other, gave each other their bodies, and then went off with another person and gave that person their body. So, yeah, talk about a dark night. There was definitely dark nights. They made it through. I know it's a movie, but I'm comparing it. And through all those separations and the breakups with their karmics and the things they had to do to sacrifice to get there, it was worth it. And still, even in the end, she forgot him. Talk about that as a heartbreak. Talk about that as a perfect love story. It wasn't. They didn't die in their own home, together in their own bed, surrounded by those that they love. They actually had a pretty painful, cruel death, in my opinion. Off in a lonely nursing home, away from their home, not surrounded by family, just in a cold little twin hospital bed in a cold hospital-like room. I'm glad they had each other, but it certainly wasn't ideal. They did not spend their golden years in an ideal situation, rocking on a rocking chair, sipping sweet tea, and looking over the lake that they lived at, in each other's arms, in a big queen-size bed. Okay, they just didn't. And the fact that his love of his life forgot him, I'm sure broke his heart into a million pieces. He spent many days and many nights still separated from her, even in their union. That is suffering with the Hanged Man. There is suffering. And even with the Temperance card, there is balance and suffering. So anyways, to expect love to always be spring is, in my opinion, a waste of time. I'm not saying your love is supposed to be meant with fraught and chaos. but it's certainly not meant to be perfect, you know? And for anyone to be like, this is a crazy story, this is ridiculous, and here we are again with another karmic situation, or the devil card, and the breakups and the separations, and here we are again. Well, my friends, you may get tired of that story, but that's real life. And these cards that I'm pulling are real life. I'm not here to sell you a fantasy book or sell you a fantasy novel. This is real life, and people go through these kinds of things every day. And yeah, they come back to this channel, and you guys want to know, what are they thinking and what are they feeling today? Why? Because you're in separation, or because you don't know what they're thinking or feeling. And these cards that come out, and it seems repetitive for me a lot because I'm reading them, but you know, it's constant. It's like, why this disappointment? Why another separation? Why this? Hey, you know, I'm not the writer of the love stories, you know, and I'm not the maker of the universe or the laws of the universe. I'm just a humble psychic and intuitive tarot card reader, and I'm just here to share stories. And real love is not going to be easy. It really isn't. And if you're not willing to change, blame yourself, look at yourself, then you're going to be stuck in the cycle for a really long time. And I don't care how much I love you, how long I've known you here on this channel. I don't care if it's been 10 years. You're going to keep getting these stories because you're not ready to change, because you're not ready to grow. And that is just the truth. Now, the reading I did today is not for the person that's not growing, because actually this reading today had the Queen of Pentacles twice, and it had the Wheel of Fortune, it had the Hangman, it had good cards. Good things are yet to come, and there is growth here, especially with that Queen of Pentacles. Oh yeah, there's growth, like diamonds, like Midas's touch. There's movement, and we're working on it. So this reading today is not for the person that stopped growing, had a stunted growth, is angry, is not there. That this reading does not apply. We have the Sun card, because in the midst of the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Cups and the World card, we still have happiness and joy with the Sun, and devotion and determination with the Magician. We still have that desire with the Three of Wands to go through, to follow through with our growth and continue expanding ourselves. So anyways, that is what the message is about today. So you and this person are maturing and expanding, whoever's on your mind that you're thinking about during this reading. So what is the outcome? Holy Spirit, please use these cards to give me the outcome. All right. The outcome is soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will manifest physically. You already are in union with someone, whoever that is in your life. They're already with you. And if you believe that, then the union is sure to come. And bottom of the deck says, power. You instinctively know what is right for you and what is wrong for you, right? You have the power to say no or walk away at any time during your life course, your life contract. Whatever you feel is not vibing with you, you have every right to say, no, this isn't vibing with me. I don't want that. So just keep that in mind. No one's being forced to reunite with anyone. All of those are just opportunities, offers. That's all they are, offers. You make the deciding factor. And I've always told people, and this does not apply for abusive relationships. How many people do you know that are abusive? I mean, pure narcissistic. Everything's your fault. You're trash. You don't deserve me. Using you, abusing you, not giving you respect, not giving you the time you deserve, treating you like a body bag, treating you like no one and nothing, ignoring you for so many times, not even giving you any positive energy, telepathically, emotionally, or in dreams. You can't even hear their thoughts throughout the day. They're so disconnected from you. They're so toxic. All they do is put you down. All they do is hurt you, leave you, cheat on you, throw things in your face, tell you it's over. Don't ever come back. Don't ever text. Don't ever call. Don't ever come around. I want nothing to do with you. You're desperate. Move on with your life. Those people are toxic, and it's certainly not who I'm reading for. So if you ever feel tied, or like these readings are saying to continue to go towards some toxic, abusive a-holes, wrong. These cards would never tell you to go dive into the arms of the devil, to the abuse, to the narc, to the selfish user, abuser. Never would the cards spiritually tell you to go do that, to go back to that, to wait for that, to work with that, to none of that. And the only reason you've ever come into contact with an abuser is because you're working out your karmic cycles from childhood and past lives. And any kind of contract you would have with somebody like that would be karmic. And the only thing you were meant to do is experience them, stand up for yourself, love yourself more, have the strength and courage to face that devil and get out. Once you have completed that, you will have completed your karmic cycle. And you will move on from that kind of toxicity. That is not a soulmate contract. That is not a divine lover or a divine partnership. Someone that mentally and emotionally hurts you that way. And so never ever believe that these cards would ever send you in that direction. And if you ever feel confused like that, if you are dealing with someone toxic, check yourself. And get out for yourself. That's your mission. And, you know, if you ever find yourself being abused and you're watching me, know that that's a karmic relationship. And even if they do change, they're not meant to be with you. And you're not meant to be with them. You were the karmic, and they were the karmic. And you're both meant to leave each other. And you're both meant to go be with a healed person. And even that relationship is not going to be great. It's going to have imperfections. But everything that you learned that was really difficult, you will have gotten over through that karmic. Now you'll know how to work through your problems, work through your issues. You'll know how to work through all kinds of triggers because you'll have faced them. So always remember, those karmics are there for a reason. And your person has a devil karmic in their life for a reason. And we are not to sit here and wish them away and cast them out until your person has learned whatever karmic lesson they need to learn with that individual. They're never going to be ready to go until it's learned. And the same with you. You're never going to be able to go until you learn. Now, I'm speaking about abuse, mental, verbal, and emotional. Even narcissistic abuse can be seen as the silent treatment. The silent treatment is emotional manipulation, and it's hostile emotional punishment. And narcissists use that to make you come groveling and feel bad like it's your fault. That is a form of abuse. Silent treatment can be seen as a form of abuse. So you have to know that, your divine partner is not going to be an abusive person. Now, a divine partner will have issues. There will be days of silence. There could be years of silence, but it's not as a form of punishment. It's just drifting away and going through a dark night or some kind of a period of growth, because they always reach back out. Somebody that's meant for you is going to continuously reach back out in your life after they've done some work or some healing. And you guys are always able to work through your issues in a healthy way. A divine partner, you're going to have deceptions. You're going to have disappearances. You're going to have arguments. But you guys are going to test each other through your triggers on how do you react. Now that you've gone through this with this other person, how are you going to react to me? You guys kind of show up like a mirror to see where you guys are at. Did we level up yet? Nope. Okay, let's go back to the karmic, and then we'll come back and reunite again. We'll mirror. We'll ask those inner questions. Did we level up? And some of us are more ready than the other, but it has to be equal. And if the other person is not, it's like, okay, well, I got to turn around and go back and deal with another karmic situation. And we're going to keep doing this little song and dance routine until we come back and we're like, okay, mirror reflection. How are you? How are you? Let's reflect. Oh, we're in a very good place. Great. Then we get to have a reunion. Then we get to have that beautiful comeback, And it's because we came back and reflected. But know that as twin flames, as divine soulmates, there might be several periods of a comeback, but it's not ready. And you might have that periodically. And you guys are not going to be abusive to one another. Yes, there's going to be, like I said, deception, sadness, pulling away, separation. There's some pain in there still because it hurts to separate, but there will always be a comeback. That's really a clue of how you know if they are divine or not, because they're not going to hurt you in a toxic way. They may hurt you, but not in a toxic way, and they will always come back. You may always come back. Now, if you get to a place in your life where you just don't want to do that anymore, where they're not catching up with you, where you're growing a lot faster than they are, well, you have the choice to say, go ahead and do you, and I'm not ready for a comeback. Again, the power to say no. You have the power to tell them, hey, I'm not ready for a comeback right now. I'm going to go be with a karmic. Or I'm going to go be with another soulmate. Like, I don't want to do this with you anymore. Maybe I want to go off and learn another lesson somewhere else and do something else. Whatever it is, I want to grow. You might say, well, I want to take a break. Maybe I've excelled so much, I've learned so much that I just want to enjoy myself for a while. So while you're learning, I'm going to go be with this other person and, see how that goes. Maybe it's forever, for the rest of this life. Maybe it's for 15 years, and then that ends in some way. Perhaps that person might pass. Perhaps You may have a wonderful child, be together for a while, and then have a separation because it's just not working out. You don't know what's going to happen with another soulmate, but it's always worth it still if you're not wanting to participate anymore in the twin flame or divine soulmate comebacks. You don't have to participate. Not everyone needs a trophy. We can step off. Oh, that's our choice. Definitely step off if you're not into this. You know, like I said, if it's meant to be, you're going to have another comeback at some point. So if you need to step off, step off. But they will be there. That's part of the contract. Everything's in divine order and divine timing. And you only need to be coming in and out if that's what you want to do. Honestly, the universe will make it work. Your guys' higher self will make it work one way or another, however it needs to work in this life or the next. I was going to say, oh yeah, remember I told you guys my story of my grandparents? That's just to give a lot of older people hope. I've seen a lot of twin flames in my family, which is rare. But my grandpa and my grandma, my dad's side was definitely one of them. And then my grandparents on my mom's side, one of them. Their stories were very different and unique, but very beautiful. But my mom's parents separated at like 20s, had my mom, and it was crazy. But they just disappeared. And it was decades and decades and decades and decades of nothing, complete absence of each other's lives. And they reunited as grandparents. They reunited already into their late 60s, early 70s even. They reunited then. And, you know, they were already grandparents. They already had gray hair. They already had wrinkly skin. They already, you know, retired. They were done with so much of their life, but not love. And they came back and they got married and they spent another couple decades together before my grandma passed. So there's so many people that are like, oh, it's too late for me. I'm too old. I'm already 60. I'm already 70. Or, you know, there's no hope for me anymore. And, you know, a lot of people are jumping off the path like it's over. And it's not. Yeah, SB, it is crazy. It's a crazy love story. You know, I have another friend, just a girlfriend of mine, and she was with this guy in high school, and they were madly in love, and they had a huge breakup when they were like 19 or like 20, something like that. And they went separate lives, and she went off and had like 2 other lovers or 2 or 3 other significant lovers. She had children with somebody. You know, she had a whole nother marriage in life. And he went off and he did the same. He had a couple kids and a whole nother marriage. And, you know, crazy life. And they reunited in like 2020. He called her up one time on social media, and perhaps it's the pandemic or who knows what, but everything happens for a reason. And, you know, he's like, you want to get together? And, you know, it's been a while. It's been, I think for them, it was like 25 years. Yeah, it was like 25 years of separation. And they came back together. And it was just like my grandparents. It was like some people have these long distance separations and then they have a comeback. And that's okay. Like, who said that's not okay? Who said that's not love? Who wrote that book of rules, you know? So I'm here to tell you that when it is a soulmate, you may feel like, oh my gosh, it's forever. So much separation, so much distance, so much has happened in our lives. That doesn't matter. You haven't lived long enough to see the end of the rainbow. Not like my grandparents did. You didn't live long enough. There is a whole nother book, a whole nother story unread between you and your soulmate or your twin flame. So before you throw in any towels and think that it's doomsday, remember, it doesn't even matter if you step off the journey and you say no, and you take your power back and you go meet someone else and live a whole life. It doesn't matter. That's fine. You may still have a comeback with this person at some point in your golden years. You don't know. So do not discount that kind of a love story, because those love stories are still very beautiful. And being back with someone and enjoying grandkids and retirement and traveling, nothing's wrong with that. That's beautiful. I say go for it. Life is not over when you're older. There's still lovemaking. There's still beautiful sunsets. There's still things to go see and do. There's still wonderful memories to be had and to be made. And wonderful conversations to share with your partner. So I don't believe in you ever giving up on that kind of a love. I don't care how old you are in your story. I guess that's just what I wanted to get out and share with you. Okay? So do not lose hope on any of those things ever. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they're going to manifest physically. And I believe that's the Three of Wands. I believe that's hope and determination. And let's just use the phrase, I know. I know that we're going to have a future. I know that my ships are going to come in. I know that we're going to have something. Yep, we have a few hangmans. And yes, we've got the big old temperance card right there saying patience. And we're finding balance. We're stilling the waters. Yep, we got all that. But I really do believe, with the sun right in the middle, that world, the Eight of Cups and the Ten of Swords, really spoke about the hardest times are behind you. Honestly, like, they're behind you now. The Ten of Swords is a painful ending, which is great because it's an ending to the pain. I love it. And the world is like, finally, good job. Well done. We're past a whole level. That is so great. Eight of Cups, we're finally going to get to leave a very painful situation that is no longer serving us, and we get to go in search of the next best thing. And according to below, it's about you. It's about a new body, a new career, new stability, a new life. And it's about you having a whole new grounded life for your own self. And I think that's perfect. And if it means, yeah, we're taking some time out to be alone. We're taking some time away from the journey, because you may have already been alone for a while. But what this means is we're taking some time away from the journey to do me. And then I see a comeback. That's like the perfect reading. It couldn't be more perfect. I love it. Anyways, I hope you love it. I hope you're into that kind of a reading. I hope that's the kind of outcome in a reading you're looking for, because that's what you got. So let's go ahead and take a look at, let's see, a final oracle. Since it's about self, I would like to look at the the Sacred Traveler, because I know you guys are off doing you. So let's go ahead and see what that means. What does this mean for you and your partner doing you? CJ Green, good to see you. Hey, Markers. Wow, you guys got the transformation card and finding sanctuary, opening up your spiritual source. I also see your spiritual place. A lot of you guys right now are headed to make your own spiritual corner, like your own spiritual room, your own spiritual sanctuary, which is going to get you through some hard times. And you are transforming into a fresh new person. And you need that spiritual place to be re-energized. This might be a place surrounded by crystals, surrounded by music, surrounded by plants, surrounded. You're completely surrounded by beauty. It could be nature. But I feel like you guys are definitely transforming something about you to go ahead and dive into this beautiful spiritual energy. I do believe you guys are overcoming obstacles. There may be a blockage in your life or one ahead. However, you absolutely have all the inner resources, not just to overcome it, but to thrive as a result of it. No matter what you're going through right now, if there's a dream, if there's a hope, if there's a desire, know that you have the skills to get it. You are just one obstacle away from finally reaching the end of something and stepping over this little last stone to go into a great achievement. And as you open to your spiritual source, you get to rest, rejuvenate, Four of Swords, tune into your spiritual source. It's time for retreat and an inner sanctuary inside your mind, spirit, and body. You are a beautiful soul. Go within that soul and find that inner refuge, that inner strength. It's safe. And step forward with grace. Do it deliberately. Take this moment for reflection. Profound healing of physical and emotional wounds are happening. And that's why the sanctuary is so important for you to do this kind of work. A difficult situation can be averted by taking the time to go within. The sacred traveler wants you to know sometimes the voyager becomes travel weary. And if you find yourself struggling to stand up and walk on your soulmate contract path or your twin flame contract path, and you are weary on this journey, you're not alone. This journey is very, very stressful. It's emotionally wearing. It could even be very physically draining. Sometimes your pack, like the fool with the little pack that he carries, your pack becomes way too heavy. Sometimes everything weighs down a little bit too much, and your journey becomes more of a huge disappointment or something you really don't want to be a part of. It's in these moments that the traveler, which is you, needs to step off of this path. Find a temple. Find a sanctuary. Find a guru, a teacher, a healer, a psychic, an intuitive, a leader, someone that you can rest with, someone that can help you reassess your life and renew your energy and your mind and your spirit for you to remember what is truly important in life. It's not just love. This gives perspective and it can help you get a new strategy. Create a place of beauty in your home or in nature that feels sacred, special, holy, and healing. Spend some time there. Carefully listen to your inner voice because it's your higher self and spirit, source, creator talking to you. And if you've been pushing too hard or you've been struggling to keep going, this is the time to be still and to nurture your internal world. Listen to the voice of spirit. Some recommendations for something like that, honestly, if you're in that space right now, honestly, is to set up a whole new schedule for yourself and literally put time out on purpose for you to have silence and quiet, but also just you time. Like, no matter what, between the hour of 7 and 9, you're gonna walk, you're gonna binge watch Netflix, your favorite show, or you're gonna sit outside and garden, or you're gonna be in your sanctuary and you're gonna pray and meditate. It's like no matter what, you're gonna do this, and your phone's gonna be on silent, or you're gonna have it on like a certain, you can adjust your focus in your, if you have an iPhone, there's a place where you could adjust your focus where you're gonna allow certain people to call you, but not everybody. Like your kids, if they're at work or something and you need it's an emergency, you can have their number come through to you. Or you can set it up to say, the only time I'll receive a call is if I get a call back to back by the same number. Then it will actually ring. Otherwise, it won't ring. And that way it kind of safeguards you for emergencies, because you know if somebody really has an emergency, they're going to call you more than once. So there's certain ways that you could adjust your phone to turn off notifications, calls, texts, distractions. You could just set that up, or just put the whole phone away if that's what if you have the ability to just put the whole phone away, put it away. But the phone can really be a distraction. It is created to be addictive, more than nicotine, more than sex sometimes. Your phone is created to keep you on there, scrolling and searching, scrolling and searching, scrolling and searching. Always looking for the next hit, the next fix, the next hit of dopamine and serotonin, and just like, you get another good story. So keep in mind that you are addicted to something, and you're going to have to tackle it. And it's mind over matter, mind over body. You're going to tell your flesh, I'm in charge, not you. And that's your spirit talking. So make sure that, it doesn't have to be between the hours of 7 and 9, but whatever hours you pick, just set aside a lot of that so you can go into your sanctuary and do what you need to do. Because it sounds like, according to this reading, you're really worn out on this journey. You're really, really tired. This has been really painful. And probably not just for you, for your person too. Sometimes you just don't have it in you anymore to continue. You don't have it in you anymore to give. You've got nothing left to give. And if you're at that place, this is great news, because this is your moment for transformation. This is your moment to pull off of the path, yes, away from your partner, away from the journey, to get off of it and go find that guru, that teacher, that healer, that sanctuary. So there's a highly suggested message here to change your life dramatically and radically. Big, big, radical changes must be made. We're going to shed that skin, and you're going to be a whole new person, and do it. Anyways, that's what's kind of coming out for you guys. So don't be worried. If today it is a 10 of swords kind of day, if today it is an 8 of cups kind of day, if today is a silent kind of day, or maybe an emotional kind of day, it's okay. We're going to step off and we're going to go find our sanctuary. We're going to do some healing. Okay? So don't beat yourself up over that, and do not give up. Taking a break does not mean it's the end of the world. It just means I'm stepping off. I'll catch up with you when I'm ready. Okay? Just like my grandparents did. just like a lot of people have done in their love stories. They'll catch up when they're ready. All right? So thank you so much for that reading. I love you guys. Thank you for letting me read for you. If you like my reading, please come back. Hit that like button, subscribe. I would love to have you again. Don't forget, I offer free readings, free tarot readings every Saturday for 6 people. And I definitely try not to repeat names. So you have a very good chance to get those readings. Okay? All I got to do is see you in the chat. Okay? And let me know you're here. So don't forget about that on Saturday. Also, I'm really asking you guys to step up and be a member on my website. I'm looking for new members. I want to broadcast a whole exclusive invitation only private live. And I want to do free candles for you guys. But I need more people. I only have a handful of people. I really want more people. Please be a member. And how you can do that is go to my website. The markers put the link there, or you could just take my word for it. It's www.jks1111.com. Scroll down and you're going to see memberships. And you're going to be able to subscribe to the ultimate membership or the basic membership. Either of those work. Either of those is going to get you in the door. The ultimate membership, though, gives you a lot of free things, and you might be interested in it. And if you're looking for an astrology reading, if you're looking for love and life coaching, if perhaps you're looking for someone to teach you astrology in Vedic sidereal, or you're looking for someone to teach you how to read tarot more in depth, I have free classes, free coaching for my members. So that is a huge benefit. I just opened up the whole free thing because it wasn't always free. So please consider being a member. Not only do you get all those perks, you also get 3 questions live for free monthly. They're $15 each. You get 3 of them for free in my public lives. And then you get 3 free in a private exclusive live. So that's a total of 6 free questions monthly for an ultimate member. And you're also going to get that candles that I've been talking about. I'm going to give you a money candle. I'm going to give you a love candle. If you're an ultimate member, that means I put your name on it. I dress it with oils, herbs, flowers, everything you need for that particular work to be done in your life, financially, and in relationships.
Matthew's been throwing a tantrum downstairs because his tent isn't working out.
Okay. Well, show him how to control himself.
I've been trying to. He's been having a tantrum the entire time, and he's been fighting me all day.
Okay. Help him do something constructive. That's not that.
Okay.
Thank you. So that is all included there in the ultimate membership. And the basic membership, you're going to also get those candles. I'm sorry, I lost track because my son came in here. But you're each going to get those candles, but the ultimate members are going to get one for love as well as career and finances. Excuse me. So keep that in mind. And if you want to be a basic member, you're going to still get 1 free question a month publicly and 1 free question a month in the private exclusives. That's a $30 value, and your membership is only $33. You're also going to get a 1111 Oracle on the 11th of every month and a $22 Celtic Cross. That's another additional big chunk of money, all for $33. You're also going to get your career and finance candle for the private live. That's worth another $100. I mean, being a member has serious perks. You also get discounts in the shop. You get priority reads. You get a lot of good stuff. So really consider being a member. If these are things you like to do, if you guys are into tarot, if you guys are into getting readings, if you guys are into candle magic, If you guys are into any of that, please consider being a member. I'm great at creating packages that suit people. That's what I do. I made a really good package for you guys in your memberships, and I'm a huge giver. So believe me, it's the ultimate package. That's why it's the ultimate membership. Please consider gifting yourself that. I really would like to have a bigger following for my memberships. I want to do more awesome work on the other side, but I need my members to be there. All right? So please consider being a member, getting your readings. That being said, if you want to meet me up personally, if you want any other kind of reading, you can go to my website and you can schedule something there. All right, so today, right now, at the end of this video, we're going to be getting into the rest of my Celtic Cross readings, and we're going to be stepping into answering questions for you. If any of you guys have any questions, the $22 Celtic Cross is over, but I'm still offering $15 for a question. You get one card and a bottom of the deck, okay? If you spend more than $100, you'll get a full-fledged reading, okay? But that is available tonight. So if you want it, I'm going to give you guys 15 minutes from right now. We're at 76 minutes in. I'm going to give you guys 15 minutes, and then you guys are going to be able to get your questions, okay? But after 15 minutes, the clock is closed. The timing to get your questions tonight is going to be off. Now, if you watch this video across the globe and you're not awake right now and you wake up and you feel like I always miss it, I can't make it live, just go ahead and post your Cash App or the donation on my website. That's how you guys pay. And I will still do your reading. It's just the next day if you're not here live, okay? That's fine. But I wanted to make that available for all of you to at least get a question in tonight. All right. So let me go check my Cash Apps and my website donations and see who is left on the list. If you are a member and your payment didn't go through this month, that might create an issue with me knowing you're a member or not. So if you are, just remind me, hey, Steph, I'm a member, but my payment isn't going to hit till the 30th, or it's not going to hit till whatever, just let me know. But anyways, I'm always going to take care of the members first. So I'll be right back. Let me just double check and make sure no one else paid so we can start the list. Okay, so I'll be right back. Let's see. All right, so don't forget, you guys have 15 minutes to go ahead and ask me a question for $15 each. Cash App or my website. So the first person that we're going to finish today is Ellen. And then we're going to have Ling and Ariana and Transformation Queen. Now, the reason Ellen and Ling are going to be first is members. So members only are the ones that get priority. And then the Cash Apps and donations come through after that. Another good reason to be a member. I don't want to not promote my subscription here on YouTube. If you can't afford a whole lot monthly, maybe you could just afford $5 a month or $10 a month. Here on YouTube, there is a Be a Member subscription. I will give you guys each one free question a month. So if you guys want to be a member over there, you can get a question. If you have a higher membership here on YouTube, like $15 a month, I'll go ahead and give you 2. All right. But I'll give you guys that. So, if I know not everyone can afford even $33 a month. So if you can afford $5 a month, jump over here, be a new member on YouTube, and you're still going to get something out of it. Thank you so much, guys, for being a member and supporting this channel and subscribing. All right. So let's get Ellen. And Ellen, are you here, honey? Because I think you were here a little bit earlier, right, Markers? Ellen was here. All right, let me know if you're here, Ellen. There you are, honey. Oh, your question. Okay, baby. Give me your... There it is. I want to know about my ex-date that I thought about a lot yesterday, like a pullback. Ooh, I wrote last night, what will happen? Kind of where are we coming back from and what's happening? Will he answer? All right. You wrote him last night and you want to know what's going to happen. Okay, let's take a look. Holy Spirit, please guide and direct me for Ellen. Use these tarot cards for Ellen. Is there a popular Elvis song that resonates with you and your ex? For some reason, I just was hearing Elvis sing. Let's see. Bottom of the deck, Ellen, overall is a numbing energy between you and him. And this is very Eight of Swords. And this is really going to be like, I'm trying not to think about it. I'm trying not to feel it. I'm, just turning my back to it and trying not to address it. So the overall energy between you guys is there's been some numbing. That could even mean drinking, smoking, just doing things to get your mind off of the pain between one another. So right now the action is Seven of Cups. He got your message and he's thinking about it, Queen of Swords. The numbing really matches up for him because it kind of matches that Queen of Swords. And there is this energy of, I'm cold and I don't want to feel. I don't want to feel it. I don't want to experience those emotions. So it's even just shutting down or shutting off emotionally. And so there's a lot of frustration with that for you, but also for him. Because, he's affecting himself. And he's hurting himself. So he's very much coming in cold and distant. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, perhaps. Alienated. In the past, I see that you always gave so much more to this connection than he did. And a lot of the reason that ever happened was, and as you know, he had childhood wounds. He may not have had the best role model or example in his life. And I think you've tried to be the healer. I think you've tried to come in and work your magic. That's Sorry about that, girl. I was getting a phone call from my honey bunny, my man, and he didn't realize I was live. So I had to click off and make sure I put my focus on. So I'm really sorry about that. And it happens periodically, and I'm really sorry. But whenever I get a phone call, it gets quiet. You guys can't hear me, and then I gotta zoom out, deal with it, hit focus, come back, and I'm really sorry about that. Anyways, Ellen, let's get back into this. Let me pull this out a little bit. So, okay, so as I was saying, I do feel that he's very air sign energy, very distant, being cold. I do realize that you're probably aware he had some childhood issues that have affected the way he responds emotionally in relationships. He's very intense. He's really tense right now in his muscles. He carries a lot of his stress right now in his shoulders and in between his shoulder blades and in his back. He's just an intense, tense, literally person. And right now he's just not really into it emotionally, honey. He's very distant. He's trying to numb himself from whatever you guys went through. I think he's very happy that you wrote him. But he realizes that there was some chump changing in the past. Now, in the near future, this could be this week, okay? It could be it could be for a couple weeks. I'm going to have to see how that resonates for you. But I don't really see a spark of a new beginning here, honestly. I feel like there's still this disappointment. His response to your writing him in the future is like, I really don't see how this could go anywhere. So I feel like he's lost some hope. But let's not lose hope. We didn't get the rest of the cards yet. Currently, he's in a hanged man position. So he's not really sure what to say or when he's going to reply. He is trying to get a different perspective. And it is karma that he's gone through what he's going through. But nonetheless, he's trying to figure out how to respond to you. So there is a period of waiting right now. And that's just, he read it. He did. Queen of Swords. He's just not responding yet. He will. But again, he doesn't really see where it's going. So I think in the future, it's really not going to go anywhere right away. What does Spirit see? Spirit sees Seven of Wands. He sees your person resisting. Spirit says, honey, I don't know what's going on with this character, resisting their feelings, resisting their heart, shutting down their emotions, being very pessimistic, feeling attacked, feeling defensive, feeling like the world is against them. It's always something, very in a negative kind of vibe. Okay, I know your action is kind of opening a door to possibility. And it's kind of like, are you going to come down the hole with the right rabbit, with the white rabbit? Are you going to come down? Because you've opened up a whole realm of possibilities that didn't exist before yesterday. They didn't exist. You reaching out, Queen of Swords, was an energy spark. And you're like, hey, I'm going to put this in here because this is how I'm feeling. It's a gamble. I think what you did was right. I think you followed your heart. I think you did what you felt you needed to do. I don't think you're going to get a bad response. I just think that you may not get the response you seek. Again, I repeat, not a bad response, just not maybe the response you were hoping for. When the Ace of Pentacles is reversed, it definitely indicates that an investment in something is not going right. It's gone. You know, there's like a promise that's been broken also. It's a change of heart. It's, you may need to decide, is this worth salvaging? He may be considering, it's just a question, is it worth salvaging? It could be a time to cut losses and walk away. It's also an unhealthy attachment to something material. You know, it could be him, it could be whatever. Maybe he's got an attachment to something unhealthy. It could be that he's got an attachment to something unhealthy. But, you know, this is just the near future. So the next few days, next week, that's kind of what he's going through. That's where his head is at. Let's see where your head is at here. Your head is at big dreams. You're putting a whale of a dream out there. You're hoping, you're wishing that a miracle will happen, something beautiful, something good with this big, beautiful full moon that we had last night. Your emotions were just full of love and forgiveness and future and hope. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a very good energy that you're in. What energy is he in? We have nostalgia, hanging on to the past. All right, I really do think he's hanging on to the past. You'll be the decider if the past is good or bad. Here, it's showing an unfairness and an unevenness. And I know you're the one that gave more. I just get that vibe, especially with this card. Look at that. He's got grief under here, very Five of Cups. And then he's got the Devil card. So he's tied up and stuck in some devilish karmic situation in his mind, and he's very numb. He's really shut down a lot of his emotions. It's all that numbingness. Okay. I do feel 6-6, balance, harmony. I do feel that there is a hope in his heart. He does get into a mood where he's like, I don't know. I don't know if this is ever going to work. I don't know if there's ever going to be a future. I don't know if we could salvage things. I mean, he does get into this melancholy, I don't know, Hanged Man, 7 of Cups energy. But there is a glimmer of hope with nostalgia and the Big Dreams card, which to me is like the star, very Aquarius today. And I know Spirit sees him resisting what you're trying to give, but we'll see how it plays out. What is the challenge and the desires here that he's wanting? So we have the mask. He wants his mask to come down. Everyone wears a mask. It's perfectly normal for us to all wear masks. We are not super genuine with everybody. We're just not, you know, there's parts of us we don't want anyone to see. So what he wants is the mask to come down a little bit with you, to reveal his true self. He also wants to get to know you at a deeper level. So it's kind of like, I really want us both to take down our masks, and I want us both to be real with one another. Eat me, yes, you can, honey. Then we have the outcome, self-worth. And oh, you're taking home a cat? Yay, that's awesome. So the outcome for you, girl, this is 9 of Pentacles. And that's what it is. The outcome for you is to just be very positive in yourself. Should you still have hopes and dreams for you and him? Oh, yeah. I wouldn't give up on that. He's hanging in there for you. I do feel that the both of you are learning your value. He's really got to bring down that mask and be real with you. He does have some stories that he needs to share with you. It's one thing to reunite, smile, how are you? I'm fine. Everything's fine. It's good. How are you? Great. Me too. It's so good. House life. Oh, it's been great. Oh, I've done this, this, and that. It's so nice to wear that mask and show up for someone like that. It's a whole nother thing to reveal the truth, which is actually I've been having a really hard time. Actually, I've really been grieving. I've been grieving over the loss of perhaps a grandparent, or I've been really grieving over some sad news I got with a friend, or my health. You know, I've been really in kind of a dark, depressive phase. This is black and white. So it's a whole other thing to just be like real with someone and be like, maybe my life isn't that great. Maybe I've actually been struggling financially. Maybe I've been having a lot of arguments in my family and in my life, you know. Things haven't always been that great for me. You know, and that's really what he wants, to be real with you. But I do feel he's excited about reconnecting with you, Six of Cups. And that's where he's at with you, is Six of Cups. And Six of Cups is harmony, balance, going back in the past, taking care of unfinished business. You know, hello, Mercury retrograde stuff. You know, let's get back together and talk, and let's, you know, share. You know, it's really nice. So I feel there's a nice excitement where he's at with you. A brand new relationship together. He's not really there yet. He needs to open up more and get real with you. But I do think with this Nine of Pentacles, you guys are going to have some time to work on yourselves. I think there's a lot of possibility. And I think if you do just give it some time, you guys are going to see different perspectives, and you guys are going to be able to make this work. I do. Like, I think that there's hope here. You know, there is. It's just not right away. Does that make sense? Because that's what I'm feeling. Let's get a soul purpose card. What is the purpose between you and him that you need to look at and pay attention to right now today? And then I'm going to give you an oracle. Okay. So this is for him. What am I waiting for? Someone else to do it for me? See, what is he waiting for? Hanged Man. He's waiting for what? The universe to push him back into your arms? What is he waiting for? The universe says, are you waiting on someone else before you take the big leap? What if you were the one able to take your life into your own hands, forge your own path, put your heart into action, and ask yourself, what risk can you take to move towards your dreams? I love it because, look, your dreams. So what path can he take to move towards his dreams? That's awesome. And put your heart into action, okay? Make a decision and do it. No more waiting for others. This is do it. Do it. Don't be scared. Take the leap. No more thinking, only doing. So I feel like he's not there yet. I do think there's hope that he's going to be there. But that's kind of where he's at right now, Ellen. To answer your questions, you know, his response to your messages, I don't know. His response to your messages, I'm kind of numb from the whole love thing right now. He's really happy to see you, really happy to reunite with you. But there's more that you guys got to get into right now. Really working on that self. Let's go ahead and get your oracle for love. What does Spirit see in the oracle for love? All right, so here it is. This is the outcome. Wow, you guys got a new beginning. A new adventure awaits, Ellen. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Bottom of the deck is friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship first within this relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. All right. So you remember that. That's where you need to be at in this connection with your person, Ellen. And that is his response. And do you guys see why the $15 questions are great? You know, please consider getting that done tonight. But look at this $22 Celtic Cross. You get how many cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You get 13 cards for 22 bucks. That's why it's really good to be a member and be a part of the $22 Celtic Cross. All right. You're welcome, girl. Thank you so much for that. I love you. All right, markers, so we can cross Ellen out. And now we're going to work on Ling. You're welcome, Ellen. You're beautiful. I love you, girl. I'm so proud of you for reaching out. That takes guts. Man, it takes guts to reach out to someone. And look, your reading ended at 100 minutes. 100. That's awesome. All right, Ling, do you have any specific questions, please, for this Celtic Cross? If you guys like the way I read, please consider getting a reading from me. I would love to read for you. All right, Ling, what is the next ST and me? I'm sorry, what is next for ST and me in 30 days? His actions to me or anything you see. Okay. Holy Spirit, please guide and direct me now for Ling. Guide and direct me. Let these tarot cards speak and give a story for Ling and ST. All right, so Ling, bottom of the deck, we are dealing with some karmic energy. Okay, this could be a person, this could be a karmic lesson, but it's karmic energy. So overall, we're conquering this, aren't we? We're dealing with it. We're facing it head on. It's a lot like facing the devil. And it's like, we're going to face this beast. TQ, you are next, my love. All right, let's get in. Show me Ling, show me Ling. Ling, right now, you're dealing with some regrets, or you're worried about him dealing with some regrets. There's a crossroads here. The challenge is a new direction. Oh, it's Fox, then UTQ. Okay, sorry about that. We'll leave the outcome a surprise. All right, so bottom of the deck is message received. Last month, he sent happy birthday to me. Oh, I love that. Let me let my cat out of the room. It's scratching the door. Okay, kitty. Oh, butters. You little mess maker. All right. Not yet. What?
Where am I grounded from?
I didn't say you were.
Yeah, I did.
He's probably confused. He doesn't know what I mean. I'll talk to him later.
Can I please report
No,
now?
not right now. Okay, so the situation here for you, girl. Why are you full of regret? Is it very Five of Cups because you wish things were different? You might be carrying an action inside of you that you wish you didn't do, you didn't say. Maybe things would be different. There's some level of looking back and just thinking it could have been different if I fill in the blank. So there's some kind of taking responsibility of something on your part that you are carrying, and that's kind of your situation with things. Ling, your person is at a crossroads. Probably a choice between you and a karmic. Let's just keep it real. So there's this beautiful crossroads. And he gets to choose. It's like the choice is left up to him. 2 swords. And he's searching his heart. What do I do? What do I do? My choice is going to lead us both down a new direction. Is it the direction that I want? Is it the direction that Ling wants? You know, this is a very big and heavy choice that he has to carry. And he knows that whatever he chooses here, that's going to take you guys down whatever this new direction is. So let's see. So we have here the 6 of Swords. You think he's still married? We didn't really talk since February this year. Aww. So yeah, that karmic may be very much that. All right. The actions that you guys are going to take within 30 days is the first action about moving on from the past, letting this regret go, just moving on, knowing that everything happens for a reason. There's a time and a season. And it's like letting the past be in the past and the bygones be bygones. And let's leave difficult times for smoother times, you know? What's going to be crossing you guys is the Fool, taking a leap of faith. All right. And that's going to be just, do we have faith in the universe? Do we have trust that whatever's going to happen happens for the best and our highest good? That also anything is possible. We have a spark and a brand new beginning. This card really comes into play as the truth. You, Ling, and your person have a chance at a brand new beginning, fresh new start. In the current situation, we have 4 swords. This is, I'm not resting well. I'm kind of going a little bit crazy. I'm losing my mind. I'm a little frustrated. You know, and it could be sleepless nights. It could be also feeling sick or under the weather. Perhaps Ling, he's sick and under the weather. But the current action over the next 30 days is just like, I'm kind of not in a super talkative mood. I'm also doing a lot of healing and restoration work, whatever that is. Let's see. His thoughts about what's going to be in the rear view mirror is wasted time, time lost, bad investments, poor relationships, thinking you can make it, but you can't. So, you know, I think that we're putting the past behind us. We tried, it didn't work. We got to do something new. We can't reopen this the way it's always been reopened between us. We really have to start working together in a different way as soulmates. We really have to start communicating better. We really need to start giving equally, because in the past, you guys were not you weren't in a good place. He couldn't give to you what you could give to him, or vice versa. But there's no way in the past it could have worked. It just was unequally yoked. And really, I think that's like the strongest word. We were unequally yoked in the past, and it wouldn't manage. Let's see what's lying ahead here in the next 30 days. 6 of Pentacles. I like that. This is, I give to you, you give to me. Yeah, it's a little bit unequal, but we're trying. We're trying to create balance. This is reciprocity. You give, I give. And there's this mutual agreement that we're going to keep trying. We're going to be better people. We are better people, and we're going to keep giving to this situation, honestly. And that's what I see is going to happen in the next 30 days. He's going to be giving to your situation with you, and you're going to be giving to it too. We don't get to unwrap the whole story. There's still presents to be wrapped and unwrapped in the future. But, you know, not everything is out in the open, but we are going to start giving more to each other. And I think that's where you guys are going to be at in 30 days, just giving more. I don't see him running away. I don't see him tucking tail and leaving. I don't see him silent treatmenting you. I see him in the next 30 days giving to your connection. Spirit sees the Page of Swords, which is I'm watching you, I'm texting, we're talking, we're in communication. However, there is some holding back. That's always the case with the Page of Swords, always holding back. So Spirit's like, you're going to get some, you're just not going to get a lot. So keep that in mind. Okay? Well, hi there, Lucario Ripley. I'm going to add you as a moderator. Yeah, I can see it's you. That's Daniel, everybody, in case you're wondering. Markers, that is Daniel in the chat. Lucario Ripley, my little fox. All right, thank you for being here. So, Ling, let's get into the future. Like, what does your relationship actually hold? Okay, can you just relax? I'm doing readings. Like, no, we're not doing that. Okay. So then we have the divine masculine. Ooh, so Ling, this is your DM. This is your divine masculine. This is the one. And this is a time for you to kind of rejoice and be happy that everything's safe. Everything's in God's hands. Everything's in the hands of the universe. Your relationship is blessed. It's divine. And whatever happens, happens for a reason. And this is your person. Anyways, I think the overall energy that you're getting for your reading is he is going to be giving to you. He's not running away. It doesn't matter about this, okay? He is pulling away from this hermit, and he's going to be giving you attention and energy. You just wanted to say hi, you're downstairs. Well, thank you for saying hi. I love you, and I wish you were upstairs with Maddie, but I understand why you're not. But I'm almost done, okay? So anyways, let's get some oracles on this and see what Spirit wants you to know. What does Spirit want you to know about this connection? We'll use the soul purpose cards. Ling, do you think he will come out from hermit mode? Yes, I do. I think he is. I think he's going to come here in the next 30 days and start reaching out to you and giving you some energy. Do I think it's going to be a lot? No, because Page of Swords. Spirit's like, he's not going to give a lot. He's going to give a little. Okay, maybe even breadcrumbs, but it's something. He's not running away, though. He knows he's got a decision to make, you or the karmic. I do believe he does have a karmic. I'm just going to keep it real, Ling. I do see that karmic right there. So, yep, there's somebody else around, whoever it is, and he's got some decisions to make. But I do feel like he's the right person for you. The oracle card that comes out for you is blue, which is about living in your truth. The throat chakra, being authentic. Who can I serve today? In a world lacking soul-to-soul connection, small and simple acts. Notice the word small and simple. That kind of goes along with his Six of Pentacles. Small and simple acts is what he's going to be giving to you. Okay, I love you. Go ahead downstairs. Don't sleep early because I'm going to be done and we still have to do stuff, okay? So then we have listen to your heart. Who needs you? Make a soulful connection today and give solely to spread more love, expecting nothing in return. Notice the joy you feel when you serve others. So I do feel that he is going to be giving to you. Like it's here in the cards and it's consistent. Let's get an outcome love card. Hi, Matt. 22 with the 22 reading. Oh, that's so awesome. Oh, that sounds good. Okay, honey, I'll be down there to help you cooking soon. Just get everything ready. Oh, girl. This is crazy. Look, you got, oh my gosh, Ling. You got new direction and new beginning. It's totally in the cards. A new adventure awaits you in your DM, Ling. Embrace it and live your dream. Your dreams passionately. I love it. This is what's happening. Your intuition's just coming to fruition. Romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. I love it. The feelings are back. Look at this, the new beginning. You guys are absolutely getting a fresh new start, Ling. There's no way around it. Finger crossed, Steph, please wake up his mind. If you want his mind to wake up, do something to wake your mind up. I don't know, there's something about the mirroring. Don't forget, whatever work you need to do is always mirroring. My suggestion for you would be start saying, I am affirmations. I am chosen. I am the one. I am his everything. I am all he wants. I am perfect. And I am the one that he's ultimately going to be with, period. Start speaking that so he can mirror that confidence right back to you. Mirror it. I'm his wife, or I'm his chosen one. I'm the one he wants. I'm the one he can't stop thinking about. I'm the one he desires. Okay? So don't forget those I ams, because romance is going to strike. You guys are going to get a new beginning, and this karmic, it's probably a thing of the past. Okay? So good luck with that, girl. All right. I feel like I have to sneeze, and like I literally can't sneeze. The heck? My gosh. Yeah, speak more of that. It's got to be reflected into your reality. All right. So now we've got Ling. Finally, Exo Fox. Exo tell Fox, it's you time to shine. Let's go ahead and do your reading. All right. And then we're going to have Transformation Queen. All right, Exo tell Fox, what is your question? All right, there it is. Is Cornelius my Aquarius, my soulmate, or twin flame? How does he feel? Anything that you pull out. Ariana, you're the Libra. Okay. All right. Spirit, please guide and direct me for Ariana and Cornelius. I really need to know what he feels for Ariana. I really need to know if this is the one, if this is the connection that is soul-driven, divinely guided. Wow, that's the first card out, girl, is 10 of Cups. Talk about soulmate. Very big soulmate vibes. Okay? 10 of Cups, happiness, the one. 3 of Swords. Wow, you're really hurting. Broken heart. You're just broken because I think all you wanted was a happy family. Like, I mean, it's like we all have that one wish, and all you had was like, I just want to be a happy family. That's it. Just want to have a happy family. Other things can come and go in life, but I want this. This is what I really want. All right. So your past with Cornelius, bottled up emotions, that's been an issue of the past. Maybe it's still the current issue, but that's been the issue. Current energy with Cornelius and how he feels about you. Oh, twin flames in the reverse. This could be a twin flame relationship. He feels very disconnected from you. He feels like this is off. Something's wrong. Maybe there's even fear attached when it's in reverse. It's my own card, so I get to pick what the hell it means. Okay? When it's reversed, I feel there's fear. And maybe it also means you're not twin flames. It could mean that you're just divine soulmates. And honestly, I am feeling that kind of vibe. Because you did ask, is he my twin flame or my divine soulmate? And the card I got out was a divine soulmate. And then how he feels came out with twin flame in reverse, which kind of tells me we're not on a twin flame kind of vibe. But I'm not leaving it out of the realm of possibilities. What does he feel for you in the future? What is he feeling you guys have a chance with in the future? Ooh, Page of Wands. You do have a future with him. You do. He intends to pursue you at some point in the future. He's attracted to you. He wants you. He definitely feels the charisma, the passion, the chemistry. He's definitely going to take some steps towards you. He is driven towards you and he desires to be closer to you. And I think he wants to spend more time with you. Spirit says, give it a little more time. Seven of Pentacles, which is patience. Patience, there's still time. You know, we're still depositing pentacles. It's not done. It's not over. It's not completely filled up yet. We got to have some patience with this one. Okay. Bottom of the deck is Queen of Wands. The chemistry is on fire for you. He really feels that beautiful chemistry, and it's different and it's unique and it's special that you and him only have. XO, he might have fear because my ex is someone close to him. His brother. That is definitely fear. It just doesn't work out with the brother. That makes sense. Yep, that makes sense. And family is involved. 10 of Cups. So that might make him feel like I have to, in the past, I had to hold back my feelings because family was involved. You know, and you're just brokenhearted because you're not trying to hurt his brother. You're not trying to hurt anybody. I get it. Have you ever seen The Family Stone? It's a really good movie. It's a Christmas movie, but it's a really good movie. It has Sarah Jessica Parker and the Olsen guy. I forgot his name. It's got a lot of famous people in there. So if you've seen have you seen The Family Stone, XO? Let me know. And if you have not seen The Family Stone, I demand you to go watch it tonight. I don't care if you have to rent it. You watch The Family Stone tonight. XO, have you seen it? You got to tell us. We're waiting here in the chat. Oh, no, I didn't. You did not see The Family Stone. Thank you, markers. It's Luke Wilson and Dermot Mulroney. Yeah. Markers knows it's the best movie of all time. Like one of the best. XO, this is a must. It is a rule. And I absolutely demand you to go watch that movie tonight because that's your story. This woman shows up at Christmas with one brother and they're engaged and they're supposed to be married and stuff. Let's just say stuff happens and the other brother comes into play. You need to watch it because that's literally your story. Like, I mean, maybe not exactly, but it's very much like your story. So you need to go watch it because there's going to be some peace that you're going to get from that movie. I know it. You're going to have peace with loving him from that movie, and maybe he needs to watch it as well. And if you watch it and it's really good, tell him to watch it. All right, so let's see where you're at in this situation. She was shoveling snow and I was the snow. Aww. So here we have signs. This is where you're at. Signs, synchronicities. Sometimes you meet someone and they point you in another direction. Maybe you met this brother and it pointed you in the direction of his brother. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's how people show up in our lives. It's not the end of the world. You know that movie by heart? Oh, markers. Yeah, you got to tell XO to see this. Okay, so where is he at, XO? Aw, Fifth Dimension. Who's that girl that sings the Fifth Dimension song? Will Smith's daughter, Jada Smith. She has a song where she's talking about, I met you in another dimension. That's kind of what I feel like with this card. And that's where he's at. You and him are separated right now because he's in another dimension, his higher soul with you. You guys are together in 5D. That's what this is. We're together in 5D, which is the fifth dimension. We are in union there. We're just not physically. And he feels that deep connection with you. Queen of Wands, he's very attracted to you. He does want this. What is the challenge to be overcome? Separation. You're going to have to separate from that brother, or he may have to deal with some kind of a family separation. Sometimes that's our issues in life. That's our karma. We're going to come in and we're going to break some hearts, but sometimes it's for the best. And the challenge is a separation, but it's also somehow the desire. What do we want in the outcome? The peacock. We want pride and ego to go away. We can't let pride get in the way of love. We can't let our reputation, what people think about us, materialism, we can't let it step in the way. And then we have reinvention. We have to reinvent ourselves. We have to become a new person and separate ourselves from the family. And that may be the challenge. We have to separate ourselves from the family. And that's going to be the challenge. We're, are you guys okay with that? These are the lessons we must learn, I know it's not fun, and that is a terrible karmic sentence, that it involves hurting family members. But I think it's worth it in the end. So let's get a soul purpose oracle. I'm actually in Canada. Oh, and he's in the Netherlands. He's only told me he sees me as a friend and that he's still uncomfortable. Oh, wow. You're really pursuing, girl. All right. You're very Queen of Wands. I know you're coming in as an air sign, but girl, you showing up as a Queen of Wands. You know what you want. You know who you want, You're really putting your feelings out there. You're pursuing him, He does want you. Those are bottled up emotions. He has secret feelings for you. He does desire you. It's in the cards. Yes, I think fear is a factor. And he doesn't want to hurt his family. That's so much the whole of it. Okay? But he's going to have to reinvent himself. But yeah, he definitely does have feelings for you. What does the soul purpose oracles have to say? Do I know all my strengths and am I using them? We all have superpowers, but it's up to us to uncover them. When we live and lead with our strengths, we are able to show up in our zone of genius. This inspires others to do the same. Ask yourself, how can I use one of my soul's gifts today to contribute? And open it up. So what is your strength? Use it. I really hope you use your strengths. All right. Bottom of the deck, what expectations do I have that are impossible to meet? I mean, he does feel at some extent you're asking a lot. So you're asking a lot for him to be with you. He's got to work through that. This is 7 of Pentacles. You're going to have patience. This is going to take some time. Another good movie you should watch besides The Family Stone, I highly recommend While You Were Sleeping. While You Were Sleeping. That's another movie about a girl that claimed to love one brother but actually fell in love with the other. So 2 movies. It's a movie night. Get your popcorn, get a drink, rent the movies if they're not for free streaming on your Prime or something. But While You Were Sleeping and The Family Stone, you got to watch them. All right? Let's get a love oracle for you and your person for the future. Wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course, which is the patience card. And then we have dun, 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 trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. I love it. So you have to accept it for what it is and then let it transform. Another brother movie, I don't demand you to watch this one, but if you have time on another day, it's called The Brothers, and it's got that guy from Spider-Man. I forgot his name. Jake Gyllenhaal, or I don't know. But he's the original Amazing Spider-Man guy, or he's just the original Spider-Man. He's from Brokeback Mountain, that guy with the blue eyes. Jake something. Anyways, yeah, there's a movie called The Brothers, and people thought he died or something, but he didn't. Yeah. So he came back alive, seeing his woman and his children with the brother. So that's another good movie. Write these down. And another good movie, which you probably already saw, but then again, I don't know how old you are, is Pearl Harbor. And it's got Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. And, obviously they both fell in love with the same girl. They weren't blood brothers, but they were like brothers. And it showed the difficulty in that relationship as well. So watch those movies, girls. See if any of them speak to you, resonate with you, can give you thoughts, ideas, feelings, peace, whatever. I just feel like those movies will resonate with you in some way. So anyways, that is your reading. But, ultimately he does have feelings. And it's a bold-faced lie if he says he only sees you as a friend, because really he's just trying to push you away. He's just trying to push you away to do the right thing for his family. That's what he's trying to do, and it would hurt him, It hurts him to tell you that. It hurts him to push you away, but he feels like that's the right thing to do. Bless his heart. But he does have feelings, okay? So I don't know. But there you go. Okay, so the next person that I'm doing is Transformation Queen. You're very welcome, XO. TQ, let's go ahead and see what's up with you. Steph, I'm a single, oh, with a baby. I want it all. I want to know about my love life, what's in the love forecast for me. Yes, and is the person I desire or a person I didn't meet yet. I want commitment. Girl, I get you. You are manifesting it too, aren't you? You manifest it. You really got to manifest it. You have a little one. You really got to manifest it. Wear a ring on your ring finger. Have pictures and images of what kind of wedding you might want on a vision board. Imagine the house you want. Watch movies that seep into your subconscious that involve marriage and families. Watch them. Break up any notions in the subconscious that you're unlucky or that you're not chosen. Just break up with those ideas. All right? It's time to start manifesting commitment and love. And don't forget to speak, I am chosen, I am wanted, and I am worth being committed to. And my spouse is on the way to me. All right. Is the person the one I desire or a new person? Let's take a look. We'll see who it is. What's in store for love? For Transformation Queen Spirit, what's in store for love? I'm hearing 5 years. I know that's a long time. It could mean someone 5 years younger than you or 5 years older than you, but I'm hearing 5 years. It could also mean you might have to wait 5 years. But when I closed my eyes and I pulled these cards for you, I felt 5 years. I don't know what's up with that. But let's see what's going on. There you are. Transformation Queen, happy. All right, love and life, free as a bird. You are on the twin flame journey. It always pops up for you. And I don't get it because you're single. You're single most of the time. But here's that darn twin flame card. Twin flame card. Twin flame card. TQ, you always get twin flame cards. I met the one I desire 5 years ago. Okay, so that's a sign. That is a sign, the 5 years and the twin flame card that came up. Because I've pulled that for him before. So there's got to be a connection with him. and this darn twin flame card. It's just got to be, because it happens. Gosh, you know, you're so in love. You were so in love in the past. You're a very loving, affectionate, in love kind of person. Things are moving forward. You are manifesting a new life for yourself. You're about to cleanse your past energy. Things are just moving forward at a very fast pace. You are cleansing the old karmics. Spirit sees, nope, Spirit sees this. Oh, Spirit sees desire. All right. Spirit sees desire, passion, romance, and a beautiful love connection. Spirit's like, oh, I see it. A twin flame is on your path. You are going to have love and romance and passion. The old is dead, and we are on our way to something awesome. Eli, for you, I'll go ahead and let you get one real quick. All right? Definitely. I know I gave you guys some time, but Eli, you're always in here, so you know I got you. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Pentacles. I feel like that does have to come out at some point in your reading. And it's just back and forth, teeter-tottering, really walking a fine line. This is difficult. This is the elephant in the room. It's just very difficult to balance life. You're welcome, Eli. Hi, Jessica. The elephant in the room is this is so hard. Waiting, balancing, God, this is so hard. So I get it. And there's like a 2-year period perhaps that you might overall have to wait. The 2 years are coming up for you. It's $15 a question, Eli. All right. You've been back and forth on move forward or wait. Okay, that makes sense. You're on the ropes. Back and forth, tug of war, move forward, wait. I get it. And that's like the elephant in the room. Why? Because you're miserable. This sucks. 4 of Cups, I'm hopeless. You know, I've missed an opportunity. We had something great, and then this happened. You know, we had this great epic love, and then this happened. I'm so in love with him. God, I'm so in love with him. God, I want this. And, you know, just constant disappointment, letdowns. It's the big cloud over your head. Look at that. All you want is marriage. And you're waiting on him to do what? To get a divorce? To end something? To flush the previous down the toilet? And it's only a ticking time bomb. You know? And you're like, this is too much. 10 of Wands. How long do you want me to wait? How long I'm going to sit here and suffer like this? Because you're loyal. The question is, do you need to stay loyal? I got goosebumps. Listen, this is going to come out of pure me here. I don't think you should stay loyal. I don't. I'm not saying drop them, but I'm not saying be loyal. I'm going to put it just like this. There is no ring on your finger. That means you are not legally and morally taken. Okay? You should put yourself on that table. There is no more, I am here like a loyal wife, waiting. You want me, you got to make a choice. And I don't care if that is the elephant in the room. You got to make a choice. Because I will not be here just waiting. Don't. Let him know you're on the market. I'm on the market. I love you, but I'm on the market. I want you, but I'm on the market. I'm going to give you some love, but I'm on the market. Okay? Don't kill the chemistry. Just, you know what is more tricky? And you should take my advice on this because it works. Let him know I'm going to give you the good, but it's on the market. I am on the marketplace. Sorry, but I'm not sorry. Do you need to be a little bit sneaky? Do you need to be a little bit of a game player? Do you need to use some of that to get some change? So be it. Because quite frankly, he's getting the best of both worlds. I hate to say it, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander. I'm about to get the best of both worlds as well. You are not the only 9-inch 9 in the closet. You hear what I'm saying? I have other, you're not the only 9-iron. Okay, there is something else up in that closet too, and I don't just need to have one. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Call it trashy if you will. It doesn't matter. The love is crazy. Love is nuts, and it's not everybody's cup of tea, but that would be me. Okay? Because you want to play games, we can both play games. And you know what? I'm really good at playing games. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you, girl. Let me just tell you what I would do. I would, oh my gosh, you don't even want to know. I would break it down so good. So good. Just, yeah. We're talking, let the man see stars. Give him the best. Damn right. Give him the best. I'm not saying kill the chemistry. Give him the best. Cook him those nice meals. When you feel like it, not because you should, but because you feel like it. Whenever you feel like it. Let him know this could be yours. I'm dalliancing around the idea. You are a contender. I have fun with you. I like to play with you. I enjoy you. I have feelings for you, but I'm also open. I am open to more ideas, meaning you do not have my full attention. Okay? Yeah. Choices need to be made. Yeah, maybe it's something we learned from Tom and Jerry. But do you remember those cartoons when Tom was going after that pretty cat and she always had the guy with the bigger money giving her the car, the bigger diamond ring, the house. And every time Tom would run up and give her like a little car or a little house or a little tiny ring, she'd be like, well, look what I got. It made him work for it. If she didn't have anything else going on, maybe he wouldn't be working for commitment or he wouldn't be working as hard to pursue her. And let me tell you another secret. This is like off the topic, but I do want to share it with you because it's actually a fact. You want to know a fun fact about men and their testicular awesomeness? Let's share the fun fact. A man that doesn't have as many swimmers as other men, let's go ahead and say a man that has low testosterone, low swimmers, and has trouble having children, because a lot of men do have trouble having kids, their sperm count will rise up by like 80% when you put another tomcat in the mix. When there is another man around that woman that is muscular, able to give children, strong, just giving off that testosterone, biologically, naturally, that man's sperm count will go right up because there's something in the human body about procreation and, continuing your bloodline. And it's like, it's in our blood. And so guys, all of a sudden their sperm count will rise just by being around men at the gym or guys being around their woman. It actually helps fertility. So we didn't all know that. But now we do. TQ, wow, he just had a baby by a woman I never knew about. Oh my gosh, he's just making all kind. Wow, he is just the Tom cat. He is the Tom cat. All right. So how do you calm someone like that down? He's still looking. He is still out there looking and exploring. Well, no, that's not it. No, that's not what I'm channeling. He is not looking for the one. He is trying to feel masculine about himself. Having all these children give him a sense of masculinity. He is struggling financially, and he is struggling with his own career path. He's struggling with what he feels makes and defines a successful masculine. So the only way that he feels like a successful masculine is giving it to a woman and creating life. That's probably in his chart as well, but he feels very masculine by by being with many women. So he struggles with a wounded masculine. He has a wounded masculine mentality because the healed masculine does not act like that. That is a wounded. So he is not out there searching for the right one. Don't feel like this is about you, that you're not good enough, because that's BS. You're absolutely good enough. He is not good enough. And I'm not just saying that because it's like popular to say. It's the truth. That's what I'm channeling for him. He does not see himself as a worthy and good enough masculine. And by procreating like this and being wanted by many women, that gives him the hit he needs emotionally to feel like he is the masculine. So he's a wounded masculine, girl. But like I said, be careful, cautious with your body, of course, but give him the good. Let him know that you're out there too, because he might get off on the fact that women are having his children and wanting him, because you're not the only baby's mom now that wants him. So it's created this competition. That makes his wounded masculine self feel really good about himself. He could have a family here. He could have a family here, or he could have a family here. He gets to pick where he gets to have a family. And I like to think about the movie Baby Boy. Have you ever seen that with Tyrese Gibson? It's a good movie, Baby Boy. And he did the same thing. He had 2 babies' moms or 3. I don't know. It might have been 2 babies' moms. Oh, you don't have any children together. Okay. Well, either way, that's how he feels. And Baby Boy was kind of the same thing. He was jumping around with his baby's mom, and then he had the woman he really loved. He had to make a decision. And it was not the other baby's mom that he picked. He picked the woman that loved him and knew him. So I definitely feel he's got a wounded masculine situation. And if he had a baby with someone you didn't even know about, again, he's trying to feel like a man. And I don't know what's going on. I mean, I'm trying to make sense of your situation. You having a baby. Oh, he wanted me to have a baby with him, but I don't want another single mom and one parent household. Okay, so I was a little bit confused about that. That's what he does. And he wants to keep count and keep options open. I say let him know that he could have a real one, but he's wasting time. And still give him everything great, but let him know you're out there and you're on the market. Because, I mean, overall, that's what he needs to know. The chemistry is on point between you guys, but you're on the market. So let's see where you're at in this situation. So there you are with your cup of love. Baby, I'm just trying to give you a cup of love. I'm just trying to give you some love and be with you. And like you're saying, I'm ready to be your wife. I'm ready to be the woman in your life. I'm ready to be, have a family. You would love to have a family with him. And that's where you want to be. That's where you need to be at, having a family with him. And that's what you want. And you're ready to give him that. But he's got to give it back to you. So what is he willing to offer you? Oh, devotion. I think he does have it in his heart to offer you devotion. I do think this is about him. Unfortunately, he always comes up with this darn twin flame. I can't escape it with you. We haven't talked in a minute. He didn't tell me about the baby, but I'm ready for love with him or without him. I get it. I say go on. I say go on and put yourself out there. And if you do, I see him returning. 3 of Wands, expectation, your ships will come in. I see that this darn twin flame keeps popping up with him. You are going to cleanse your energy of him. I think you're finally over him in a sense. You still love him, but you're over him. You're over pining. You're over offering and pursuing. You're over that. So I think the cleanse card is I'm over it and I am ready to see what else is out there. I do see him wanting to come in with a devotion. Like he does want to be with you at some point. What is the challenge here? Self-worth. And that's what I think you're already all over it. You're already all over self-worth. But again, he's a wounded masculine. He doesn't have good self-worth, or he wouldn't be doing what he's doing. Look at that, full of regret. What a BS. What BS. What is the outcome for you guys? Listen, I say don't wait, but whatever. The cards came out with patience. Settling. All right, so he's been settling. You've been settling. This is a cycle. We're done. I just can't. TQ, like, I don't know why I always get it for you. Whatever, here it is again. So whatever, we're here again. You have a crazy twin flame journey. I mean, there's some crazy ones, but yours is crazy, girl. Really. Anyways, you got all right. So he's a twin flame. This really puts shame on our twin flame journey, doesn't it? Man, this just sprinkles some darkness all over our twin flame journey. But it is what it is. You're on the journey for whatever reason, girl. This is just one of those very difficult ones. I do see some healing at some point in the future. I see it. I'm breaking the cycle because I'm not going to do it. Good, good. This is good. You are breaking those beautiful cycles. You cannot settle. You cannot. And that's why you and him even met. And that's why you're on this crazy twin flame journey. Because God, your twin is reflecting to you. Do not settle for my BS. Remember, your twin flame is yourself. Okay, your higher version of yourself has put this here on this earth for you to learn this lesson, because no one can do it better than you. All right, so stop settling, and that's why you got to put yourself out there. The cards say you have been settling, girl. You have been. I don't say you always will, but you have been. And he's been nothing but a settling for some BS that you don't deserve. But you're learning, you're getting out of it, you're cleansing yourself of this. As far as love goes, what I see the love offer and the Three of Wands, you're going to get what it is you manifest with the Three of Wands. Your ships will come in. You even have the Desire card. So I do feel like love and romance are going to come here in your future. No matter which journey you take. Love and romance are in the cards for you. But he's going to take some time. My advice is don't wait. Go get some love and romance. If he shows up healed, wonderful. If he doesn't, at least you weren't waiting. That's what I see. So what is the soul purpose cards for you? To whom am I comparing myself right now? And what are the dominant emotions that run my life? Handle it. What you are able to see in another is only visible because it is within you. It's ready to be brought out. Shine light on this feeling of not enough and see the truth. All that you need and all that you want is within you. Today, stop comparing and start creating. That's beautiful. And what lies in the cards for love, for Transformation Queen? What lies in the cards? Oh, get the heck out of here. What? You got the soulmate card? Wow, okay. Your soulmate is already with you, girl, in spirit. Believe this, and he will manifest physically. So everything it's already within you. Your perfect lover already within you. You just have to project it. So work on that self-worth. Embrace through each other. You find the missing pieces. It's already within you. So if you feel broken in pieces, it's already within you. That's what this twin flame journey is trying to get with you all about. TQ, I feel like the more I wait, they stay together. And the moment I walk away, they break up. It's so crazy. It's like someone is spying on my moves. I don't care. Do it. Let him know. And keep putting yourself out there until he shows up with a ring. Seriously, an actual ring. And inspect that ring. Somebody, I don't know where I heard it from, but I was a very important message that I heard, and it stuck with me, and it means a lot. Because I'm not a materialistic person. I actually, if I got a ring, I want a very basic band. I don't want a diamond. Maybe some diamonds in the band, but I'm not the kind of girl that likes that. I'm very physical with my hands. And I put, you know, getting dressed, doing dishes, like being a woman of the house. Like, I can't have a freaking projected rock, you know, just popping up and out on my hand. It needs to be flush. I need something that's not going to get scuffed, broke, snatched, or catch up in something. Like, I can't have all of that mess. And I like a band. You know, I may even be down for a tattoo, but that's where I'm at with it. It's a message. Anyways, so I heard this message of this guy, and it actually made a lot of sense to me. And even though I feel a certain way, a band can be expensive if you put the right material in the band and you engrave it, and you can do a lot of special things with a band that is special. Anyways, but this guy said, if a man really loves you and you want to marry this man, judge the ring. And it makes sense. And he said, this is why. A man will go out of his way and work really hard for a ring. They will search high and low for the perfect ring. They will make sure it's the most they can afford. Literally the most they can afford. I'm not saying they're going to go broke. I'm just saying the most they can afford, okay? Because they are willing to put a lot of themselves into that ring. And he said, that's how you know you should stick with that man, because a man will not invest himself in an expensive ring if they're just temporary. If they're just Mr. In and out, Mr. I don't value this relationship. It doesn't mean a lot to me. A man that the relationship doesn't mean a lot and they don't see long term, they don't see a future, they're not going to put a lot of energy into that ring. Or some men may not even get a ring, but a man may get, you know, a little $300 ring that is easily replaceable. And they maybe could have afforded a $3,000 ring. Now, to a man that doesn't have anything, $300 may be his max. And that's fine. But what the man was saying is, look at how much money and time your man puts into finding you a ring, because that is going to show you how dedicated and in it they are in this marriage, because they are not going to put all that on the line to be lost. They are willing to be in it forever. So they will invest in that ring because you're forever. And that ring is going to be passed down to your children or be an heirloom of some kind. So a man that really loves you and sees forever, they're not just going to not give you the time of day. And you don't just want to accept any old ring. You want to look at a man. Remember self-worth. Don't just say, I'll accept. They could put a wrapped up piece of foil around my ring. I just want to feel loved and be picked. No, that's settling. I'm not talking about materialism. I'm just saying you want to see everything that man can afford, everything that person can bring forth holds value. And it's because they see forever. So I guess what the cards are telling you, I don't care if it's a $300 ring or a $10,000 ring, it doesn't matter. It's just the fact that how much worth do you have to the man that wants to marry you? How much devotion does that man have to offer you something because you're willing to offer all you have. You're willing to offer the best of yourself. Someone else needs to offer the best of themselves. So do not accept mediocre, half ASS offers. Do not accept nothing with hopes of more. When you go out there and you put yourself out there, when you tell the universe, listen, I'm not playing games anymore. I'm not settling. I don't want Mr. Come around when he wants to be here. I don't want Mr. I got to get out of a situation first. I want Mr. I'm yours forever. That's what I want. I want Mr. Always. I want Mr. I choose you over and over again. That's what I want. So once you tell the universe I'm done settling, this is what I want, and I'm worth not a penny less, not a day less, not an hour short. This is what I'm worth. Put yourself out there and let the universe show you what it needs to show you and bring to you what they need to bring to you. Because listen, I'm a big fan of one thing. I don't care if it's twin flame. I don't care. Like I said earlier in the other readings, girl, put yourself out there because that twin may not just ever be ready. Just because we're on a twin flame journey doesn't mean, oh, we're going to have union with our twin. It does not guarantee that. Yeah, he'll be in your life. He'll always pop up, even if you move on. He'll always pop up. That's a twin flame. You're going to get that inbox. You're going to get that Facebook message. You're going to get that you want to meet up for coffee. Let's reunite. You're going to run into him somewhere. Even if you move on, all those things are going to happen. He's your twin flame. There's no escaping the magnetism that you guys have. But maybe by then you'll be in a different place. And you'll just be like, you know what, maybe next lifetime. Now, if he learned his lesson and he comes to you correct with devotion, awesome. Take it. Check out his offer. Make sure it's legit. Make sure it's worth it. And then go ahead and take it. If you want your union and it's there, I would take it too. Okay? But do not sit here waiting on him. He is playing games. He is a wounded masculine. He's out there trying to make babies to make himself feel like a man. Okay? He's a joke. He has healing to do. And you're still in the thick of it. You're still in the thick of it, in a cycle with this man, settling. That's just the truth, girl. And I know we've known each other for a long time, but that's just the truth. And it's not all your fault. But remember, we got to take responsibility and know, what am I receiving and why? Because I'm projecting this in some way. And somewhere deep inside of you, TQ, you are projecting settling, and you're projecting, I'm okay with whatever. Never get desperate. Never, I'm not saying you are, but never get there. Never get, I'm okay with whatever they can bring. I just want this. That's selling yourself short. And that's why you're going to keep receiving what you're projecting. You got to put a high value sticker on your worth. All right? So anyways, I am going to let you go. Thank you so much for that reading. I love you, girl. I hope that did something for you. And Marcus, who is the last person? Is it Eli? Let me move forward so he can heal, because I'm healing. Girl, you go. I'm with you on the journey. Do it. Heck yeah. I'm on the journey too. I'm on the journey too. I have someone, and it's not exactly what I want in the moment, but it could be worse. We've made progress. It's in a good place, but I want more. I'm at this place where I want more from my twin. Me and my twin are in good company. We're in good vibes. We're healed. We're doing healing. We love each other. We're into it. But it's still not where I want it to be. And I know that's inside of me. I'm projecting what I'm receiving. And you know why? Because, girl, I'm good. Because I'm fine. And I prefer to be alone. Like, live alone. Like, I like that. That's me. Is that good? I don't know. But that's what I'm projecting. So I'm kind of like, I'm on the journey with you. Like, some soul searching. We all go through those ups and downs. I'm a teacher, I'm a preacher, I'm a tarot reader, but I'm also a student of the universe. I am not perfect. I'm on the journey with you and I'm learning. I may be at the front of the class, I may be over here leading the way, but I'm still a teacher that is a student. I'm still learning and watching another leader. I'm just a leader for our little pack, but I'm still learning and growing, and I'm going to take whoever with me, but I'm in it with you. I'm in it with all of you. And so here we are, learning and growing and loving, and it's beautiful, you know. The most important thing is to be happy by yourself. I'm not saying I have it all figured out. God, I'd be famous and rich if I had it all figured out. Eli, love bombed me, then said we need to talk and heal, but she needs to be in honor of her marriage. So no karma, but plans on moving back here soon and wants what? Woo! Reread that. Go back, rewind. Love bombed me and then said we need to talk and heal. But she needs to be in honor of her marriage? Okay, translation. What does this woman mean, Eli? This woman means I want to see what we have before I jump ship. That's what it means. I'm going to give you girl translation. When she means I want to be in honor of my marriage, it means no sex. I'm sorry, I got to break it down to the men because you guys may be lost in female translation. But I know it's a double take and you got to reread it. Like, what? What does she mean? Listen, that's what she means. She wants to see what you have to offer and if it's better than her situation. If it is better, then she's going to go be with you. But she means don't get freaky with me. We're not having sex. So I want to show up. I want to have a reunion. I want to talk, but do not be freaky deaky with me. That's not happening. There is no sex. I want to honor my marriage. So we are friends and we are going to go have a meeting and we are going to have a talk about the contract on the table. What do you have to offer me? Is it better? She's going to look at how you look, how you're taking care of your health. What is your teeth like? What is your hair like? What is your skin like? What is your body like? Yes, we girls judge this. I'm going to let you in on the female tea. Also, what kind of car are you driving? Not how expensive it is, but what kind? Is it safe? Is it up to date with oil? Does it have a full tank? Is it clean? For some reason, we want to make sure our man has a clean car. We've all dated guys that have nasty cars. We're not into that. It's gross because it means they don't take care of themselves. You tackle that on top of bad health care, oral care, like with their mouths. No, it's definitely a no. So she wants to observe you. She wants to see where you're at. What does your house look like? What's going on? What does your environment look like? How are you living? How are you living? Because she wants to know if she wants to jump on board with you. If your ship is looking real nice, she may want to come over. She may jump ship and go be with you on yours. But if it's not feeling like where she's already at or better, she ain't doing it. She ain't doing it. So, Eli, that's where we're at, okay? So just so you know the translation, Eli, she said she doesn't understand why we keep coming back into contact. Yeah, so she's got some questions. She's thinking, don't think she doesn't know about soulmates. She may not know about twin flames. She may not know about divine relationships, but she knows about twin flame. She knows about soulmates. Everyone knows about soulmates. So she is definitely asking questions. Why is this man showing up in my life? And she wants to get to the bottom of it. She also wants to see if she still has strong feelings for you in person. A woman wants to know what kind of chemistry we have. Do we have chemistry? Oh, she knows your twin flames. Okay. Well, she wants to know, do we have chemistry? Are we on the same vibe? If she knows your twin flames, then she shouldn't wonder why you keep coming into contact. Because if somebody knows about twin flames, they already know why they're coming into contact. That can't be contradictory. I want to know why, but also I know we're twin flames. That doesn't vibe. That doesn't check out. We started a spiritual journey before we parted ways. All right, well, she's not completely knowledgeable with it then if she's still wondering why you keep crossing paths. So, what are we wanting to know here? Let's see. I forgot. She loved bomb you, something to talk. Okay. All right, so what is the question we're wanting here? Do you want to know where this is headed? Third party. The High Priestess. You are a secret. Oh, yeah. You are a bloody secret. All right. This is going to keep coming up. The Page of Cups, the love, the connection, talking to you still. She does not want to give that up. She definitely, like you said, feels the spiritual connection with the High Priestess. There it is again. Third party, 3 swords. You know, she's hurting. I'm going to be honest. She loves her spouse. But she also loves you. But you scare the crap out of her. She does not want to ruin her stability for this. She's very scared. That's why she wants to see what you're all about. If your situation is not stable, she will not jump ship. She's willing to if it's better. She's not going to let you go. You're a very deep love in her life, but she sure as heck isn't honoring her marriage by talking to you. She's trying her best. Let's not have sex, but at the same time, she's talking to you. So no, she's not honoring her marriage already. Spirit sees the Hanged Man, a pause for perspective, which is also, I'm stuck. I'm in a dilemma. I don't know what to do. You're Queen of Cups. You're like, whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready. I'm right here. I love you. I'm in love with you. You're everything to me. Everything. Everything. I'm totally in love. That's it. Cancerian Capricorn vibes, which is the Romeo Juliet vibe. She is the Lover's card. You guys you are twin flames. You are. This is a crappy journey that you're on. But yeah, you are. She loves you. She's not going to let you go. She's going to keep being in your energy. Why? It's a twin flame. It sucks, but the challenge. What is the challenge and the desire? What's going to happen here? The Knight of Cups. She's going to show up. She's going to be there. She's going to be there. She's going to see you. You're going to have a reunion. She's coming towards you with love. She does love you. Outcomes, 6 of Wands, high honor, victory. All right. I think you're going to get a win. I think it's going to be, you may even have sex. She says, no sex. I want to honor my marriage, but I think you're going to have sex. I'm sorry. And I said it bluntly, and I don't mean it with an insensitivity, but I do see that. I don't think she's going to be able to resist you. Anyways, besides that, you're definitely going to get her back up in your vibe, honey. Like, that's what's happening. Is it going to create conflict? Is it going to create waves? Oh, yeah. Oh, I told you. You are the twin flame. You're absolutely right. You know it. She knows it. I know it. Knight of Pentacles. Slowly but surely. Oh my God. You know that Cat Williams saying in the meme? They know I'm going to be there. I know I'm going to be there. And they know when I show up, I'm going to do the best job that I can. And that's like you and her right now. You know she's going to be there. She knows you're going to be there. We all know the elephant in the room is the husband, the third party. He's not going to be there. But he's there in spirit. And you all are going to get freaky. You know, who am I to freaking rain on your parade? Who am I? Is it whatever at this point? You're going to have waves. There's going to be drama, conflict, battles, competition. Oh, hell no. There's going to be a lot of that, right? But at the end of the day, well, we're the twin flames. What can you say? This is a dramatic journey. What can you say? Yeah, it is. Is it full of conflict? Mm-hmm. You tell me a twin flame journey that is not full of conflict. And let me know. Call me. Text. Put in the comments. I know a twin flame journey that doesn't have conflict. Psst, really? Because I've seen these people and it cracks me up. And they usually look like Mormons. No offense. But I see these people that show up like, we're twin flames. We're united. We're in reunion. We're going to share with you all about our twin flame. I'm just laughing. I am laughing my fat ass off because I'm like, no, you're not. You are not. However, you are divine soulmates. Because I can see, I'm like, you are divine soulmates, but do not act like you're twin flames. It's usually the nice people that look goody-goody, you know, that think they're twin flames and in union. And they're like on point with each other and they're divine soulmates. But they want to take it a level up because they believe twin flames mean perfect. They think twin flames means ultimate. So they're going to take it a notch above soulmates. That's what people usually do. And it's not true. It's just not true. I am a twin flame specialist. This is what I do. I specialize in the twin flame journey. I make it my life. I make it my mission. I make it my obsession. I make it every single bit of research I do. I make it a point. And anyone else that you know that wants to research like I do and dive in spiritually like I do to make that their life, let me know. Because there's not very many. I'm not saying there's none, but there's not very many. So believe me, when I see people saying, oh, I'm a soul, I'm a twin flame. No, you're not. I've seen your pictures. I see your aura. I see your spirit. I see your story. I'm psychic. I can just step up into your room and know it, first of all. Second of all, if you're on video, I'm still up in your space. No, you're not. You're not. I am one of those people that I can tell you in person, even better, if you're on a twin flame journey or not. Like I know. And sometimes it shocks me. Sometimes, like you, Eli, I hear a story and I'm just like, they can't be twin flames. And it shocks me because they are. I'll give you that. There are some people that shock me. But I bet if I met you in person, it would be a different story. Seeing a visual for me means a lot. But I will tell you when I'm reading for you here, oh, absolutely, you're a twin flame. It's full of drama. She's slow to come up in your life, but she's sure to give. And I'm going to tell you, you are going to get freaky. Like, it's right there. So she's saying, I need to honor my marriage, no sex. That's because she knows you have game. That's because she knows you're attractive, okay? That's because she knows she wants you. And she's hoping by telling the man, hey, I got to honor my marriage, you better stop me, that you're going to stop her. And we all know you're not. Hello, I think she knows you're not going to stop her in the moment. Like, it's just, she would, damsel in distress. Don't do it. No, stop. When really in her head, she's like, please keep going. Yes, I want this. Ravage me. Take me right now, if you will. That is what we're thinking. The no is just dramatic. And I don't mean rape. I'm just saying in the moment of the heat of passion, this no, please, I shouldn't. No, please, I can't do it. No, stop. That doesn't mean no. That means I want a romance novel. I want passion. Now, when we're yelling at you and banging you over their head saying no, that's a whole nother story. But when it's dramatic and we're the damsel in distress, I think you men know better. I think you should know better. Anyways, what do you want to say here? She says, I'm the only person he has been / your tires jealous over. Ooh, all right. Eli, you're in some trouble because your girl likes to be the damsel in distress. Your girl likes to be fought over. Your girl desires men to be jealous over her. Your girl desires to be, the one that everyone wants. That's what gets her going. That's what makes her feel wanted, needed, loved, and good about herself. Is that a wounded feminine energy? Yes, but you're on the twin flame journey. You know this. She has a toxic, wounded, divine feminine energy. She feels that she needs to be fought for, won over. Okay, she doesn't like making decisions. I think you should know this by now about her. She does not like making decisions. She likes decisions being made for her. She also likes dominant men. She likes men to tell her, this is dominant. Don't tell me I'm lying. Don't tell me I'm wrong, because I already know the tea that I won't even say publicly on TV. She wants you to tell her what to do. She wants him to tell her what to do. She wants a dominant man to say, this is what's going to happen. So I don't know how you're going to maneuver that and figure that out. That's up to you on this twin flame journey. But this conflict is what she desires. She wants that conflict. That's what makes her feel good. She does love you. She's making you step up in some kind of reflective way on your masculinity. How much of a fighter are you? How much of a go-getter are you? Because it's probably putting you out of your comfort zone. This is not in your comfort zone. But there's some kind of magical stew here being made. Okay, I'm just curious. What's going on with this other guy? Because, like, I want to know. She's coming, though. She's coming. Knight of Cups. I mean, Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Cups. She's coming. Okay, what's up with the husband, though? Because he's not going to stop that train. She's coming up with you, the Lover's card. Show me the husband, please. Holy Spirit, guide and direct these tarot cards to tell me the truth about the husband. Ooh, he's mad. Queen of Swords. 8 of Wands with all fury. That's my wife. Queen of Pentacles. Boy, he's just getting it from every end. He is picking the wrong fight. Eventually, he's going to give... Oh, yeah, he's going to give up. Look at that, Eli. He's going to give up. 6 of Swords. I want to leave these dramatic, tumultuous 5 of Swords waters. I want to go to smoother waters. I don't want to fight over someone. If I can't keep you loyal to me in my bed, then what am I doing here? 8 of Cups. I'm going to leave this connection. He's going to take a big drink and he's going to leave this connection eventually, maybe in 8 months. He's going to take a big chug of reality and realize this is not what I want. I want this and you can't give that to me. So he's going to pull away from the marriage. He's going to pull away from the connection. He wants another woman, someone that would love him and want to be loyal. Unconditional love. He wants a baby. He wants a family, wife, mother of my child material. Or someone very mothering and nurturing. That's what he wants. So, yeah, he's gone. He's gone. That's what I see with the husband. He's not going to be around forever. Is he going to freak out over this? Yes. Are you probably going to get into it with him eventually? Yes. She is not going to keep that marriage afloat. She's already effing up. She is already effing up. Talking to you, seeing you, having a reunion with you, communicating with you. She's already effing up. She's already not keeping her promises. And the simple fact that she knows when she meets up with you, she knows what's going to go down. That's just, you know. And so good luck with this. That's for sure. Let's get your Purpose Oracle. What a crazy journey. Spirit, please show me the purpose here. The card, the soul purpose card for Eli on this journey. Am I consistently showing up? Are you consistently showing up the way your twin wants you to show up or the way you want to show up? Are you consistent? And that's something you need to ask yourself. Also, are you experiencing a mountain of fear right now? Are you stalling? We do have Hangman. Are you stalling? Are you freezing? Are you giving up? The juicy secret is that you are the boss of your fear. You are unstoppable, but it's up to you to see that by taking action. Today, be brave and do it scared. Choose one fear and move through it. So that is who you will become. Now, what I feel with that is your fear is that she doesn't choose you. And that's hurtful for you. Now, why is your twin flame projecting a third party? Why is your twin flame projecting, I want you to fight for me? Because there is something inside of you saying, that's what she wants. That's who she is. That's what I have to do to get the woman I want. If you tell yourself you have to fight for the woman you want, or you have to be in the competition to get the woman you want, then that's what's going to show up. That right there. If you're going to have this vision of whatever you see with her, that's going to show up. So your fear is to lose probably the greatest love of your life, because you're Queen of Cups. You're not showing up as an emperor here. You're showing up as a divine feminine energy. No offense, but you're showing up in a divine feminine energy. You're showing up in love and romance, and a little bit weaker here, a little bit more scared of losing her for the rest of your life. Also scared that you're not the chosen one. Also in fear that it's not always going to be you. These are fears, and they're becoming bigger than you, and you're letting it. And in a sense, you're letting her kind of come into your life and knock you down like a wave. And we know how powerful the ocean is. It's just crash, and it's heavy, and it's bigger than you. And so you're letting this love become bigger than you. Where I want you to get at is where you manipulate the water. You're a water bender now. And there is real water benders. Like, there's people that can actually manipulate water. I'm not saying you have to master that. I'm just saying, in a metaphorical version, you need to metaphorically water bend this love to your will and say, you're not going to come crash over me. Love is not going to overtake me. It's not going to drag me under. I'm not scared of it, and I'm not scared to lose it. And there's this saying, I'm not scared to lose you because I've lost people that meant the world to me, and I'm still here. So losing you is not going to be the end of it. So I'm going to need you to be strong and go through your fear of losing this and consistently showing up for yourself, choosing you every single day. I choose me, I choose me, I choose me, I choose me. When you step into that energy, you're going to be more of a healed masculine energy. When you start choosing you and it's on your schedule, it's on your watch, it's what you want, you're no longer in that weak energy. And she's going, not that you need her, but she's going to notice, oh, you're in your masculine energy. You're in this, you have a wall. You're in this, I have boundaries. You're in this, I have wants, desires, needs, and you don't meet them. She's going to want you more. So I'm going to let you in on that tea. She is going to want you more. The more you step into that strength energy, the more that's going to be there. I'm not saying you have to choose her. I'm just saying that is going to be more readily available to you. So anyways, this card is you consistently need to show up for yourself. And to where does my soul want to travel? Where does your soul want to be? Where do you want to live? Where do you want to be energetically? You need to ask yourself that and answer those questions. When we travel, we grow. We open our little world to more adventure. Thrills, patience, and understanding. Trust, oneness of our hearts and our minds, and they expand. Our desires are satisfied. Where is your soul calling you to visit? Pick a location desired on a list. Choose a date when you can get there and start planning. Create a Pinterest board or a vision board, if you will, and start searching for travel sites, the best restaurants, and anything that can create movement in your universe. Travel does activate love for a lot of people because travel activates the 9th house, the 11th house, and the 3rd house, even the 12th. And the 12th is bed pleasures, by the way. But 12th is like long distance travels, like other countries. The 9th house and the 11th are more like states and states away. And the 3rd house is like an hour away, 2 hours away. So activate some sense of travel. And that can maybe very much activate your love life and help it trigger some healing. So let's get a love oracle for you for the outcome of your connection. Like I said, I think you are destined to hook up and, you know, have a reunion and it be intimate as well. So what is out there for Eli, Spirit? You have a new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So you better go embrace it. You're having a whole new beginning in your life. Surrender to your situation. At times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and it will all work out. You know, and sometimes we have to surrender something good to get something better. Now, I just gave you a Celtic cross, even though you didn't pay for it, because you're my boy. You better not forget me. Okay? And I'm hoping you'll be a member on my website, even if it's $33 a month. I want to see you there sometime. Get it together, boy. All right. So there's your reading. I love you guys. Markers, is there anybody else on the list? You're welcome, Eli. Good luck with that wild one. Okay, there's nobody else? Okay. All right, guys, I love you so much. Thank you for watching me. I appreciate you. This channel would not be where it is without you. Every single one of you. Thank you for being here, liking, watching, subscribing. And I hope I see more of you. I hope you all come back. You keep coming back. Don't forget my free readings on Saturdays. If you like this reading or you have suggestions or just want to say hello, share your story, put it in the comments. I'd love to read your feedback on everything. And remember, like I always say, this is a journey, big one, but not a destination. So you just keep swimming because this is one reading out of many. Thank you so much for watching me and all my friends with their readings. I hope I give you a reading someday. I hope you purchase one or you get a question card or you show up and, you know, hope I get to see more of you guys. So have a good one and I'll see you tomorrow. Lots of love, everybody. Good night, Markers. Thank you for being here. Good night, Ellen. Good night, Ling. Yeah, the community reading is in the beginning. I do hope you guys rewind. Thank you guys for watching. I'm working on it. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Eli. I love you. Markers, you're the best. I love you guys. Good night, Ling. Good night, Eli. Good night, Markers. Good night, everybody else that's here, but I don't see you. You're in my heart regardless. You guys have a good night. Bye-bye. 11:11? Oh, that's a sign. All right.